Kenneth.
Kevin.
All right. Welcome to 1d4plus1. We are the Weeble Scouts.
Hey!
So this is our very first campaign as the Weeble Scouts. This is my very first time DMing, and I'm very, very excited.
Woo!
All right.
We're eating chips, which is the greatest thing for
I can hear
recording.
you and myself.
Yay! Also, before we started, we all had hot dogs, as true Weeble Scouts would over their beautiful campfire
We probably roasted them on sticks.
Mm-hmm.
that you had to find.
I
You
appreciate
define them
this
yourself.
greatly.
I
So
hated
they had
it.
some
I
dirt.
found the best stick.
You think you found the best stick. You told everyone you found the best stick.
Is that your investigation?
That was my survival check. But
Oh.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody here's got a great stick. All right. So also,
There we go.
Your
Yep.
face immediately
Clock it.
after was perfect.
And that's it. Goodbye.
I swear I had to do that.
road to getting
I
the
swear I
Weeble
had to
Scouts
do
shut
that
down.
training.
Yes.
You know.
Sensitivity
sensitivity
training.
training.
That was the training I was talking about. The sensitivity training.
Oh my goodness.
You know, the one where they teach you how to do the tent hug or the side hug? You know what I'm talking about. You guys know the tent hugs.
Mm-hmm.
Not allowed to touch anything below.
I didn't say either way. You could keep continuing.
All right. All true heroes
That feels
have
very
made their
interesting.
humble beginnings in your shoes. Starting off learning new skills, survival techniques, and most importantly, having fun along the way. So your adventure today begins with a warm campfire. The sun is pink in the sky, just beginning to set. And you sit in a circle with your scout leader. He's a massive Goliath, wears dark, thick glasses, and he's got a strap holding them behind his head. He's got tall wool socks and leather sandals. And the backpack that he's wearing is clasped both at his chest and his waist. And he's wearing it even while he's sitting at the campfire with you guys. Welcome, my friends, to the Weeble Scouts' 5th annual Feywild Adventure Badge camping trip. My name is Ted. Oh, we're gonna have a heckin' fun trip this year. Now I need to get to know all of you before we get started with some of our activities for the evening. So what better way than to start with an icebreaker game?
Oh, no.
I want everyone to tell us your name, a little bit about yourself, and to add a little bit of spice, I want you to tell us if you were a creature, what creature would you be and why? Okay, but no speaking out of turn, so we have to use the twig of talking. Okay? So who wants to start with the twig now? Anybody? Anybody who wants to volunteer? You start with the twig. Oh, you're gonna start.
Is that a magical item?
It's a cone of science for everyone but that person.
My name is Marion Augustus Steelfang. I just moved here from Umbrock. If I was a creature, I'd be a beholder because they're really smart. My physical appearance is a bronze dragonborn, very short, very pudgy, and extremely excitable.
You just look excitable.
Yes,
Nice.
but I'm nervous. Who's going next? I don't want the stick anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna have to pick a volunteer if nobody volunteers.
Oh my god.
No.
The wolves in the forest.
No, wolves! You go away!
Not today.
You can just let yourself out. The door's open.
Let yourself out.
Alright, we're gonna do an eeny, meeny, miny, moo. Eeny, meeny, miny, you!
I just set it across
Bender.
your lap.
You have to hold the stick in order to talk. Sorry. The twig.
My name is Kevin. This place is beneath me. I'd be a bat.
Why? Why would you be a bat?
Why not?
That's a dumb answer.
But I'm Abby. My parents sent me out here. It's my first outing. If I were an animal, I think I'd be a. If I were an animal, I'd be a swan because they're pretty.
Oh, that's very nice.
Hi. I'm Fenric. What was the other part?
Well, Fenric, if you were a creature, what creature would you be and why?
And tell us about yourself.
Oh, tell
us about yourself.
That's a great question. I love being all kinds of creatures. I think one of my favorites is probably a horse.
And why would you be a horse?
You brought that one on yourself. I like running fast and
Gotta go fast.
by human teeth.
No!
And the horses are very helpful, and they carry things and can carry other people around.
Well, that's very useful. And
Thanks.
pragmatic of you.
Yeah. I don't know what pragmatic means.
Buy a dictionary.
It means he's afraid of Santa Claus.
Uh-huh. Children are so weird.
I like the cut of your chin.
Do you know what a gym is?
It's a
I don't
kind
know.
of
My
dance.
dad says that.
What did you say?
It's a kind of dance.
Here?
Oh,
Here you
thank
go.
you. We'll put the twig of talking away now.
And you know, I held that like a foot away from me, and you know, you had to like. How tall is our scout leader?
A Goliath?
A Goliath, he is 7'1".
Okay.
He's technically medium size.
Okay.
So he's like, so
Over
and you
three.
guys are probably all like 3 feet.
2 to 3
2
if
to
we're
3.
lucky.
So
I'm-
he is like huge.
I'm
compared to
3.5 feet.
So you're the tallest
You
one.
are the
Tall
tallest one.
Yeah, but that means I'm gonna grow up to be short as fuck.
Yes. But he is, yeah, he's like massive compared to
Big
all of
dude.
you guys.
Very intimidating.
Well, I have a very special meal planned for all of you. So I'm going to also pass around our little pudgy pie makers, and we are going to make Feywild Pudgy Pie Heroes Feasts. And so Ted passes you guys the like metal pudgy pie makers, if you guys know those things, and just puts out, you know, like berries and bread and
You're already.
nuts and
Heating up the
meat
pie
and stuff
maker.
like that. The Hero's Feast is actually a very special kind of meal. And so this feast is going to make you immune to poison damage and from being frightened. And it will give you advantage on wisdom saving throws. And it will increase your hit points by 2d10. So you guys can do that now.
Wow.
Could easily double.
I was gonna say half of that is what I get from being a halfling, and I was like, okay.
I don't even have a pencil out. What the fuck am I doing?
I have more HP than normal campaign Fenric.
No!
No, about the same actually.
I got in
Let me check.
temp HP.
More.
I got almost as much as I can't speak apparently.
Yeah.
Almost as many temp HP as I have regular
Regular?
HP.
Nice.
Me too. I only had 20 to start with. So.
Very
I'm
nice.
at a hot 29 now.
All right, and while you guys are making your meals and that sort of thing, you also have some free time to have around the campfire. So what are you guys doing?
What was the other thing you said? Advantage on wisdom saves?
Advantage, yeah, on wisdom saves, and immune to poison and frightening. Being frightened.
Okay. But can I get double advantage? I already had advantage.
Nope.
Oh, advantage. Okay, never mind. I have a perfect.
Oh,
Continue.
see, yeah, that's
Yeah,
it. Yeah, so advantage. Yeah, what else do you guys want to do?
Eat.
You are eating.
I'm gonna start making another one without asking.
So you guys all from Miramir, or? Am I? That family would be, yeah.
Okay.
Where's Miramir?
We are situated on the northern edge of the Feywild.
Oh, right.
Oh, somebody here came prepared. Abby's got a map if you want to look at it.
I don't need to look at it. I am a map.
That's very smart of you, Augie.
Yeah, I am.
Cool.
Is it though?
Better than Umbrock. It's-
Oh
Without.
Yeah.
You guys have beautiful voices.
But you haven't even heard mine yet.
No? All right. Well,
Uh-oh.
in that case,
What have we
What
done?
did you do?
I think what we're going to do
Oh
is do a little bit of campfire song so I can hear all of your beautiful voices.
You're
gonna have to
I just like look at you.
There you go.
I look at you and I'm like,
This one's for you. Here, I'll give you two can share. How
oh,
about?
you get that.
Okay. So
I'm like this.
we're all gonna sing the Weeble Scout campfire song all together, so I can hear more of your beautiful voices. I like that Umbrock song that you totally made up off the top of your head and everything.
Totally.
You know?
It's the Umbrock like city song.
It's the city theme
Yeah.
song. It is. Okay, so what I've handed you is the chorus to our song. And so I'll sing the chorus, and then you guys will sing it with me, and then I'll sing the verses, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, everybody, clear those voices. Ted is a bard, by the way, so he's like definitely like totally into this right now. All right. This is a Weeble Scout song. It's for everyone to sing along. Oh, we're here to train through the sun or the rain. Oh, this is a Weeble Scout song. Oh, this is a Weeble Scout song. It's for everyone to sing along. Oh, we're here to train through the sun or the rain. Oh, this is a Weeble Scout song.
You're not singing.
Monsters come out in the night, but Weebles work through the fright. Unsheath your swords, use your spellcaster words. Oh, this is a Weeble Scout fight. Everybody! This is a Weeble Scout song. It's for everyone to sing along. Oh, we're here to train through the sun or the rain. Oh, this is a Weeble Scout song. And Weebles will spill monster blood. Guts gushing out like a flood. Oh, we're here to survive and we will stay alive. Oh, Weebles will spill monster blood.
I'm like actually interested now.
It's for everyone to sing along. Oh, we're here to train through the sun or the rain. Oh, this is a Weeble Scout song. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. All right.
That was
Well-
straight up like a Muppet chorus. This is the Weeble Scouts all over. Oh my god.
That's what you looked like during the song, by the way.
I know. I look up and your face is just. No.
That was fantastic.
So, is there anything else that you guys want to do before we get some shut-eye? Yes, Augie.
How do we know we're not going to be mauled in our sleep?
Well, we're not in the Feywilds yet. See, tomorrow we're going to be doing some training and working on our survival skills and getting everything ready, and then we'll be going into the Feywilds. So
Oh.
you're in the clear now.
Oh, okay.
You just don't be a weak.
How do I make sure
Ow.
Kevin doesn't maul me in my sleep?
I can't promise that.
Okay. Thanks.
Can't promise that. All right. So before we turn in for the night, I think it is only, it's only good that we do our Weeble Scout pledge all together. And so everyone, put up your Weeble hand, and we are going to say the Weeble Scout pledge all together. It is on the bottom of your handout. Everyone ready? On my honor, I pledge my head to think wisely, my heart to greater loyalty, and my hands to act justly. I will help other people, keep myself physically strong, and obey the Weeble Scout law to the best of my ability for my club, my community, and my world, because we are Weebles. Kevin liked it. Kevin liked it.
You know what my favorite
Come
part
on,
was?
Kevin.
We had the same cadence at the end without
Yep,
trying.
we are Weebles.
All right.
Break!
So it is
was-
time to start turning in. However, we have not put up our tents yet, and we have 3 tents. I'm going to take one because I'm humongous, and you two can split up however you want to. I'm turning in. Have a very good night.
Marin and I ran to one of the tents.
I grabbed one of the
Okay.
tents before anyone else can and
All
ran.
right, you should. So there's 2 tents that are sitting in
Mhm.
front. Why don't you guys do baby? Would it be like dexterity checks to see who gets there
Survival?
faster?
Oh.
Wouldn't grab it faster. Yeah.
Yeah, who would grab it faster? All right.
Dexterity check.
Yeah. Who's going for it? Who's going for the tents?
I guess just the 2 of us, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Even with my rogue skills, I only rolled a 4, so you're going to be
All
fine.
right.
Got our tent. Scamper, scamper, scamper.
So you get a tent, and then there's one other tent. So you two are staying together. You two are staying together.
Apparently.
I climb a tree. I'm gonna sleep in a tree.
I guess I'll put the tent up. I guess. I'll start putting the tent up.
They're not up, right?
No, they're not up. They're in piles.
Sweet.
Okay.
So, survival to put them up?
Yeah.
You don't want my help with that. I have a -1.
I got you. That's a 21.
Wow. Okay. So your
Jesus.
tent was up in like 2 seconds. You just
Yeah.
grabbed the
Oh, we
tent
got the automatic
and you
one.
basically like throw it, and it's
Same,
like.
mine did also.
I saw it.
So
Oh, are you
Abby,
okay?
Abby's having
I've got it.
a lot of difficulty alone trying to put
I
the
don't-
tent up.
I help Abby put hers up.
Oh.
I cast light on my hand, so I just help.
It's a 12.
It's up. It doesn't look pretty, but like you can be inside of it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's maybe a little
Scamper,
saggy.
scamper. That's how every interaction is going to end, by the way. Just scamper,
Just
scamper,
scampering away.
Scamper into the woods.
Whoop! Sorry, habit. Force of habit, I'm back.
Just here.
All right, tent.
All right. So you guys all going to bed? All right. You've all gone to bed. You wake up, and it is morning, and you guys hear birds chirping.
Just so you know, in my sleep I snore. Because I have allergies and little bits of fire shoot out of my nose when I sleep.
I feel attacked.
All right. Roll to see how your tent does in the night.
Oh.
Let's see.
I think it would be a survival.
Survival.
Yeah.
I want to say that Fenric also ends up
21 again.
may or may
Okay,
not
you did
change
okay.
shapes
Your
throughout
tent
the
did
night.
not start on fire with
It's a little
your.
melty.
There's a little char, but it didn't start on fire at all, so it's all good.
Literal survival check on
Yes.
that one.
All right.
Check
So-
to see how well you survive.
So it is morning.
I flip down from the tree with my tail.
I clap.
I look at my like chubby stump of a tail over my shoulder and go, "Aw."
Wouldn't be able to do that.
Nope.
Could you climb the tree? Do you think your arms would be like big enough, or
I'm
are
very-
they like chubby short little
I'm
arms? or are
very
they like...
strong. I'm basically like a little bowling ball.
Again, I still feel so attacked.
But I'm not very lanky.
Look at how strong I am.
Nice. Yeah. No, my stats are all in strength, intelligence, and wisdom. So I'm literally a little bicep boy who is not fast or charismatic.
You want to run like this a little bit too?
Kinda, yeah. Just
You waddle.
I'm imagining fish legs.
Weebles waddle, but we don't fall down.
Legitimately
yes.
fish legs.
Yeah, pretty much that build, but like 2.5 feet tall.
That's amazing.
Beautiful. You guys are all so short.
I'm a little chunk. Speaking of which, this little chunk wants breakfast.
What's for breakfast?
There is nobody with you.
I'm ready.
Tad!
I'm ready foraging.
Scoutmaster!
Oh, yeah, Tad.
Is the food still like where we put it last though?
It's been it's not sitting out. It's been put away. Because you guys were like putting your tents up and picking up. And
Where
stuff
did
like
it
that.
get put away?
You could make a
I would love to.
perception check, investigation check, actually.
I'm better at that.
Yeah, do investigation to see if you can find them.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. That is a 21.
Ooh, nice. So in your memory of last night, you remember that the Scoutmaster had like packed it up and brought it into his tent with him.
And now his tent is gone?
His tent is still there.
Okay, I'm gonna go in it and look for the food.
Okay? And with your investigation check, you found the food. But you did not find the Scoutmaster.
I don't care. I'm going to eat food. I will bring the food I found out of the
Okay.
tent,
Oh, that was very nice of you.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
but I won't, like, give it to anyone. I'm just going to bring it out and then take what I want and then, like, walk away from it. And also not tell them that the Scoutmaster isn't there.
So did you
Was he
guys...
in there?
Who?
Scoutmaster.
No.
I peek my head in.
There's no one in there.
What is in there?
You could also make an investigation check.
I do so. Okay, that's 9.
It's hot.
A
Hot
9?
A hot 9.
You see that everything in his tent is still there, like his bed is still there, and his sleeping bag is still there, and that sort of thing, and it just looks like normal, but he's not there.
No, the Scoutmaster's gone.
Maybe he's peeing.
His bladder's probably bigger than us.
I like
Like
over
his
my
actual bladder. Like
Like
a big bladder.
we're quite small.
bladder. My bladder's not very good.
I, like,
too wet for bed.
I both wet and or burn the bed.
You thought 50-50 was bad.
I guess we should just wait around and hope he comes back.
Yeah, wait, hey you, weren't you sleeping out here? Did you see him leave?
I was asleep.
Well, okay, thank you for answering my question.
So polite.
I had no idea you were being snarky.
I was just like, oh, okay, thank you.
Fair enough.
Oh, no, I do have to pee. Where's that brook?
Yes, his cookies are so good.
I'm gonna go get one.
Yeah.
I've been
That's the food that you found. You found brownie cookies.
This is the best breakfast ever! Gong, 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 gong.
Breakfast of champions.
Can I look around the tent to see if something went down?
It's yelling timber.
Investigation.
Yes.
15.
You can, with a 15, you can tell that there wasn't really a struggle inside the tent. You're in the tent right now?
I'm like in the entrance of the tent looking in, yeah.
Okay. There is a rip at the entranceway of the tent. But you can't tell necessarily if it was from a struggle or not, but you don't remember it being ripped before.
Ted took the bad tent.
Did you rip his tent?
No, it was ripped.
I didn't notice the rip.
Well,
You gotta look better.
I saw it with my special eyes.
Do you have glasses?
No, I don't. I wish
Oh
I
my
had.
god!
Retrospectively, I
They
wish
would
I
have
put
always
them
been
in.
with an action
Yeah.
strap.
Yeah, Ted has the action
terrible.
strap on his
Oh my
glasses.
god.
I think we have to just
They
play
would-
only one of us.
They
for
would
now.
like always be foggy from like the steam coming from your allergies.
Yeah.
Just like constantly foggy. But yes, there is a rip at the foot of the tent, but the inside of the tent does not appear to have there have been a struggle.
Well, he's just got a hole in the tent. Is the rip like in the next to the entrance that I'm standing next to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I want to go inside the
Mhm.
tent and stare out the rip to see which way it's going.
Is it at the bottom of the tent?
Yes.
I'm standing around the
The
corner.
rip is at the bottom.
So
of
like
the tent.
lay on the ground and
That's
just
lame.
stare through?
Yes, the rip is at the bottom of the tent. In like that, so you got like the tent here.
Yes, I want I want to see
And
like.
there's the entranceway, and the rip is at the bottom of the entranceway.
Okay. I want to turn around and look away from the entranceway.
Okay, so you're in the tent facing outward.
Yes.
Okay.
What's that way? Just a bunch of forest?
Yeah, you see like the remnants of your campfire and that sort of thing because the entrance of his tent was facing the other two tents and the campfire and stuff.
Well, I tried.
So the rip is coming from the bottom of the tent.
I want to. Is there like any earth disturbed at the bottom, or is there like a hole at the bottom of the tent?
Speaking
100.
100.
You can make an investigation.
Okay.
I'm helping him out on this.
I'm gonna try to relight the fire, I guess.
I'm balancing a dagger on my finger.
Advantage with the help.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That changed a lot. 17.
Okay, with the 17, no, you do not see a hole dug at the bottom of the tent, but you do see under the corner of his sleeping bag, there's like a little piece of paper with that investigation.
I tried to read it.
Okay? So you pick up a piece of paper that was on the floor of his tent, and you find that. Did you hold it upside down?
It was sideways at first. I grabbed it how you gave it to me, and I was like,
I can't decipher these markers.
Do you need help with that?
Oh, they're trees. Oh, I got it. It seems to be a map. Usually maps were written in Druidic, but this works too.
I roll a 4 to relight the fire.
Are maps usually written in Druidic for you because you are a druid?
Sure.
And so you read Druidic maps? Like,
that's what I was
don't
getting
read
at.
other maps.
And you just haven't read a different map yet?
Yes.
As you were saying,
Very
I sort of like
secluded.
just blinked at you like, what?
What?
Fenric doesn't know what he's not even like paying attention to what he's saying. He's just like looking at the map. I think, okay. So I think I know where one of these is. I'm gonna say I guess we're here. I start walking, following the trail that I think marks us off.
I
Don't
pick up
say
my
anything.
backpack and my fancy
Now
lad's
I'm
mace.
imagining Russell.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
You have a lot of badges.
Dragonborn
Yes, I
Russell.
do.
Yeah, good. I'm picturing it too. So the two of you are
Yep.
getting ready to walk.
Oh, wait, where are you going?
You found a map.
Found the map. Duh. All right.
I'm laying on
Don't
the
think
log.
we should. Do you think we should wait for the Scoutmaster to come back?
He wants us to earn our badge, doesn't he?
Oh, got him.
Yeah.
I guess I'll come with you guys.
All right, so three.
You coming,
of you,
Kevin?
Where?
Come on, you bump it along.
We're gonna go fuck around. Screw around in the woods. I'm 7.
My patron says that's a naughty word.
Well, so does my parents, and nerds to them. I try to spit and it like.
Is there like a little fire
Yes.
that like poofs out
Yes.
too when you're trying to spit?
I like
Absolutely.
watch all this happen and I stand up and put my dagger away and I'm like, someone needs to make sure you guys don't kill yourselves.
I imagine I've already like become entangled in like medium height grass. Dang it! All right, let's go find Ted.
Bundy.
That's how
Let's
you
stay
go.
far away from Ted Bundy.
I actually want to do like a check to see if I know like where we are starting in this map.
Okay. That would be an intelligence check, probably. Yeah.
Just
Or
straight?
to see
Yeah,
if you
just
can read
reading
the map.
maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11.
Ouch.
Point to where you think you're starting. It could be.
Fantastic.
Do you need help with that map?
As far as I know, this is exactly where we are. Yeah, I think we should go this way.
Mind if I take a look, see at that?
Hold it. I come over and make sure you're holding it the right way. That way. There you go.
I'm like, don't breathe fire on it.
You don't breathe fire on it. Can you breathe fire?
I use thaumaturgy to make fire.
17.
I use produce flame to make fire.
I use minor illusion to make fire.
So
Good Barry.
So point to where with a 17, point to where you think you are on the map. That looks more familiar to you than the location that Fenric pointed at.
Oh!
Darn.
That feels very in character.
Yeah, that's
I
just
broke my
happened.
leg. Aw.
I was almost thinking I would roll really poorly and just kind of like.
All right, I think we're here.
Okay.
So we should go. You think straight south?
Which way is south?
I'd like to make a survival check to see if I can find out which way is south.
Yep.
17.
Yes, you know which way is south.
That way.
Perfect.
Which way
Yep.
did we come from?
South is that way.
Well, yeah, but like from where I'm standing, south is that way. Now south is that way.
Which direction did we come from?
So with his survival check, you know which way is south.
Mhm.
And so that way you can follow your map.
But when we came here, which way did we come from?
We're on the north edge of the woods.
Yeah.
So we'd be
Okay.
going into the woods.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Ah.
I'll just follow you guys then.
Okay. Do you have all your stuff?
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom.
So
Did you hear that?
So you guys are walking?
Return to Stonehenge.
I don't. Are you guys walking?
Cord.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm skipping.
all right.
So-
Through grass.
So skipping and walking
I'm a druid.
south. You guys are. Oh, make a perception check. Everybody make a perception.
Roll more than anything.
Not great.
6.
So who got above 15?
Me.
Right, and then
I got a hot 11.
11, 10,
14.
All right, so everybody but Abby is starting to notice that the colors of the trees are just getting brighter and brighter, and the sky is getting, it's was like a blue, like a normal blue color, and now it's turning a little bit more of like a blue purple color, and you're just noticing they look like a normal forest, but there's just something
Like saturation
yeah,
slider
like
going up.
Yeah, that saturation slider just keeps
Fenric
going
is
up.
jazz.
He's really excited.
But he loves the look of this forest and these colors.
Okay.
Do we have inhalers in our word?
Nope.
Now we do.
No, we do.
So you literally just went.
Yes.
It's to prevent hyperventilating. You just breathe into your hand.
It's the Dragonborn symbol for there's a lot of pollen here.
That's amazing.
All that tall grass.
As we're walking through, like, does it seem like we're on like an actual foot trail of some kind, or are we just sort of like walking through clearings?
Just like clearings.
Okay.
Yeah, you've sort of lost any semblance of an actual trail.
Okay.
It's just
We haven't been able to
forest
follow
and-
the map.
You're following the map because you know your directions.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like a set like trail,
Follow
it's just
that trail.
follow that trail.
The trail that we blaze.
I think we should go to that other that little X thing over there. That's
This
by
one?
that clearing. Yeah, where I thought we were.
You mean a star?
Sure, I'm over
The
here.
star is just an X with an extra line.
Yeah!
I can't believe you're doing Lilo and
Yeah.
Stitch.
That's my favorite line from the entire movie.
Yeah. I, honest to God, was thinking of Myrtle earlier when I was like thinking about equivalents of my character.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Yeah, let's head that way if we can.
Alright. I'm just gonna follow you guys.
We're off to see the star, 'cause it's not a cross.
Everyone make another perception check.
See if I can roll above 10. I did. Just above 10.
So 19.
Perception?
Yeah, perception.
12.
13.
8.
Ha!
8. Okay, so
I didn't
now
roll the lowest.
everybody but Kevin hears thumping noise.
Shh, everybody, shh. Shh.
P.S. I'm walking at the back of everyone.
I said shh.
You're like
We
a,
know, Kevin.
like that kind of thumping noise.
Oh, we are okay.
The telltale heart.
And it was very, very quiet, and it's getting a little bit louder and a little bit louder.
Maybe that's 10.
I think we should.
My name is Marion. I'm daring you to tell me what you can do that I can't do. Wiki.
And the thumping
Hey, Marion,
continues.
Marion, that was really great.
Get
Can
like
we
a little bit louder.
Can we jump into the brush right here and see what's coming?
I look
we
at my.
can hide.
I look down, forlorn, at my brand new khaki shorts that my parents just got me, and I look back up at you, and I dive into the brush to hide.
Scatter!
Alright, so the thumping
So it's not the Scoutmaster?
continues to get a little
I-
bit
yeah.
louder. It seems like there's something approaching you.
Can we make?
Is there a
stealth?
tree nearby?
Yes, you can make a stealth check. Yes, there's trees and brush.
I'm
by
climbing
you.
a tree to hide.
Okay.
I will. Oh.
Stealth check. Who got 15 and higher? What'd you get?
18.
18.
Where's just a
14.
I got a
Okay.
9.
8.
And an 8.
I rolled a 2. I am 7 to stop.
I rolled a 7.
And you're hiding in the brush.
I rolled a
Yeah.
14.
I
Okay.
just belly flopped into the tall grass.
There's a
like, cover
there's
yourself.
a big hole in the grass.
So you
Dude,
guys
cut
are
out
gonna
of me.
continue. You're gonna continue hearing that, and it gets louder and louder, and all of a sudden it stops. And Augie, right behind you, you hear a "Hi there!" you turn around and you see a bunny.
Hello?
Well, hi there. Hi.
What's your name?
Hi. I'm Delmar.
Hi, Delmar.
I woke up this morning and I lost my friend and I couldn't find him anywhere.
We woke up
And
this morning and we lost our friend.
I was trying to find my friend.
Hey.
Supervisor.
Close enough.
Are we all like coming out of hiding now?
Not yet.
I am. I just stood up.
Holy shit, a talking rabbit!
I want to see.
It's a bunny.
So the bunny is in the bush with Augie right now.
Do
So
I?
you-
I want to make a check to see like if I know what it is.
A
Or
bunny.
like, okay, how big is it?
So this bunny, so everyone can see the bunny now, right? Have you come out of the bush?
I'm
Are you
like,
still in the
I'm
bush?
like standing up. I haven't like walked out or away
Okay.
from the bunny.
So as your head out of the bush?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm standing up now.
you're standing up and your head's out of the bush and the bunny is not out of the bush.
Okay, so
So the bunny is shorter than you are.
it's, okay.
Okay.
Well, who are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for my friend George.
What is George?
I pop out behind him. Is he a bunny too?
Yeah. Yes, George is also a bunny, and we went to sleep last night, and when I woke up, he was gone, and I don't know where he went.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm way more invested in finding George than I am finding Ted.
Oh, is that what we were doing?
We should probably help him.
Yeah.
We can help you find George.
You could?
Well,
You
we
would help
can
us.
we can sure try.
Oh,
Ain't that right, Kevin?
oh, thank you. You would help me. You'd help me find George.
Of course. We're
Kevin's the
children
best.
and you're a bunny. We trust you implicitly.
Kevin's a Hufflepuff. He's a very good finder.
Wait, did you say that you've also lost somebody?
Yeah, we lost Ted. He's about
Big. He's
very
like
tall and
he's like as tall as that tree. The tree's probably like 40 some feet
but to
tall.
us might as well.
How,
Yeah,
did
might
you,
as well be.
how did you lose a 40-foot Ted?
You know, we're
We were
wondering about
all asleep.
ourselves.
So,
What was the
Right.
bunny's name again?
Delmar
Delmar.
is the name of the bunny.
Yep.
Oh, there's one right in front
There's a
of me
bunch
there.
in front of you here, yeah.
I blame
Don't
Kevin
lose
for
all your
losing
dirt.
Ted.
Actually, I need one of these.
Okay.
What was that?
I blame Kevin for losing Ted.
Fair. Kevin's fault. You were not in a tent. You might have heard.
At least I-
but alas.
Sleeper.
At least I didn't burn the Ted.
Oh, neither did I.
Well, neither did
Well,
I, barely.
what was your plan of action for finding
We're 6.
Ted.
We don't have a plan of action. we found a map. Do you have a map?
I sure don't. I'm just a
Oh.
bunny.
I thought you had like another piece of the map. That we
bunnies
could, like,
don't have maps?
Can you read this?
Nope. I'm a bunny.
You mean bunnies don't have
You're a-
maps?
You're a talking bunny. How are you a talking bunny?
Well, magic.
Don't have maps.
Got you there, Fenric.
This is the Feywild.
Oh, we're in the Feywilds.
Oh yeah, you're in the Feywild.
Oh, hi, bunny.
Oh, I love you. We're gonna be good friends. You should meet George. He'd be your favorite.
This rabbit's going to murder us.
Hi, Delmar. And I put my hands up and like, jump in.
I jump into your arms.
Okay, now I have a bunny, guys. Fuck off.
Yeah. He's probably, the bunny is like probably
My patron says that's
half.
a naughty
what,
word.
You're 2 feet tall.
2.5.
All right, 2.5. So
This is me with a bunny.
So the bunny is like probably about a foot tall. He's a big bunny. So like probably like a foot tall and like so he's a big bunny.
You can't see my head behind the bunny.
You're just like holding it around the middle like little kids with
Like a-
giant
yeah.
stuffed
Like you've got
animals.
bunny ears because his ears are like boom.
Well,
Well, we better keep looking. I'd really like to find George.
yeah, let's find George.
Curious.
Which way did you come from?
I came from over
No.
there. What's that?
Boo!
I'm not sorry.
You came
You're
from.
gonna be.
I came from what? Since you guys were
on the
walking
map.
west.
Where on the map?
I can't read maps.
Oh, damn it.
Did
me
you
neither,
come from?
apparently.
Did you come from
That's a
near
naughty
running
word.
water?
Yeah.
No, it's what
I
Beaver
did.
spilled.
There was some water by where I was.
More of the same direction, gang. For a while.
Cool.
I will continue to follow you.
This bunny
Fearless
is
leader.
quite heavy.
Do you know if there's a way across the water somewhere?
Oh, I've never tried to cross the water before.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a bunny. I can't swim.
I meant
Have you
more of
tried?
like a.
Bunnies can't swim.
I meant more like
No.
a bridge, Dalmar, but.
Bunnies don't build bridges.
I
can
can't
still
build a bridge.
use
I'm just a
them.
bunny.
They don't have maps. They can't build bridges.
I'm just a
Obviously.
bunny. That's the
I'm
title
just
of
a
the
bunny.
tagline.
We're 6. I'm just a bunny.
I know you told me, but I don't remember it. I'm sorry. You can imagine the amount of stress that.
Very small, and I have no money. I'm
Alright.
just a bunny.
Well, we just want to keep going south till we hit the river and then go from there.
Don't look at me.
Sounds good.
I'm just trying to get everybody's input.
My input is don't look at me.
Okay.
Well, that's why you stay in the back. Let's go. Keep up.
Yeah,
Henry
continue
hits him
trudging
with the
south.
sass hammer.
Without knowing.
Sass.
Without knowing.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just being helpful.
Uh-huh.
I figured I needed to articulate that.
Delmar is gonna jump out of
Yeah.
Fenric's
I'll
arms
put Delmar down.
and like pop along with you guys. And he makes those when he's walking. He makes that like little
Thump.
that thumping noise. Like
Coincidentally,
a bunny. Like a bunny.
so do I.
Oh, is it because you're skipping?
Well, yeah, and I'm like matching him.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my god.
So Delmar is
I
going
see.
to like fall behind just a little bit to be by Kevin.
Next week, Fenrick's getting a
Hey, so I got everybody else's name, but I didn't hear what your name was.
Do you need it?
It would be great because we're adventuring together.
My name is Kevin.
Kevin?
His name is Kevin. He's almost 7.
I'm 8.
He's just past 7.
That is a real good song.
This is me. I'm like doing this
Yeah.
like just outside of this conversation.
I'm like beatboxing along, like.
So, Kevin, you look kind of sad. Are you sad?
You're not supposed to say that to people.
You can't just ask people why they're sad.
Or, you know,
My mom
are
said
you
that's
worried
not
about
nice.
Ted? I'm worried about George.
It's the D&D Forest playlist on Spotify, and just perfect timing. Why are you sad?
It's very like.
I'm a bunny.
I don't know, like everyone's skipping around and stuff, and maybe you're really worried about Ted or something, and I'm really worried about George, but I just want to make sure that you're okay.
I'm not sad and I'm not worried. I'm mad.
You're mad? Ooh.
Well, get glad.
What you mad about?
I don't want to be here in the first place.
How about the second place? You're not in first. We're in first because I'm in front.
I fake like I'm going to run to race you, and then I don't.
Yeah.
That was exhausting.
You're all pathetic.
That's
Oh.
not very nice.
Did I claim to
My
be
mom said I'm
nice?
special. That's fair.
I'm sure she did.
Oh. He's scary.
So, Kevin, you got any friends at home, or?
Boy!
Kevin, do you have any friends?
Just full stop.
As the walking stopped, and we've just all begun barraging Kevin with too many questions.
We just like circle you.
Do you want friends?
Oh god. I'm
Kevin,
like backing up.
Where are you from?
I'm not participating in this circle.
Where are you from?
Near me.
Excuse you?
Yeah,
Mew
yeah.
mew?
Mew mew.
Mew mew.
Mew mew. That's what I say when I become a cat.
You become a cat?
Damn right I do. Mew mew.
Oh yeah, because he's a
I'm not
druid. You're a druid, right?
I can't back up that information, but I think that Kevin said he's from Mirror. You know, the place where most of us are from.
Oh, I'm from a forest.
No.
I'm not from a forest? Oh.
Make a deception check.
That's my whole identity!
Make a deception check and then an insight check to see if you believe yourself.
Alright, you can make a wisdom check, though, to see if you know what your address is. Now, kids, everyone should know what your address is. If you will.
The lowest he could.
Alright,
That's a total of 5. That's a total of 5.
Fenwick is a very unsafe child and does not know what his address is.
Because we're
I got a nat 20 on my address.
Yeah, Augie knows what his address
because
is.
we're nomadic.
I was like,
I also got
well,
that
Hey!
The
Roll a
important-
16.
Yes, these are the important things to get your nat 20s on.
we're 4 trees down from where we were last week. That's how I remember it.
You only moved 4 trees.
In a week, sure.
I have a tree in my yard.
My yard is the trees. My tree is yard. That's what I almost said. That would have been really bad.
My tree is
My tree
All
is
your
yard.
race are belong to us.
So in this time, what is Abby doing?
Just listening.
Just listening?
Yeah.
So you're with the group, you're like with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Abby, do you have a tree in your yard, or?
I've like 4 or 5.
Ooh.
They're
Fancy.
rather big.
Ooh.
Are they there on purpose, or are they there on accident?
I don't know.
Most of the trees I know are there on purpose.
I think most trees are there on purpose. They grow and they make leaves. And then I can, the leaves fall, and then I burrow in the leaves, and then it makes a little nest.
Yeah, what you talking about, Willis?
It's not my name.
Do you have any trees?
That's not his name.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was it? Kevin.
We have many trees, and they're all there on purpose.
I hope so. They'd probably leave if they were there on accident. They might be lost.
Out of character. Leaf.
That's what I was anticipating.
We got it. We got it.
Kevin would never make that joke.
Fenwick hasn't developed his sense of humor yet.
Still
He's-
dialing it in.
He's too dumb for that joke. Still, right now.
Yeah, trees have leaves.
Fair.
In this time, are you guys still walking? Are we still walking while we're talking?
I was
Yeah.
in character.
Yeah. Perfect.
That was exciting.
I fanned the tree.
I need everyone to make a survival check, including Delmar.
I'm a little upset that I didn't say the lead.
21.
All right, 21.
This is my wheelhouse, and I'm very
15?
upset by my roll.
15
That
or
happened to
higher.
me in
21.
stealth.
18.
18,
14.
14. Nat 1. All right, so as we're walking,
It's because you sneezed.
Yeah, I was gonna
Delmar
say.
and
My eyes are
Augie.
still stinging.
So as you sneeze and your eyes close, and all of a sudden you are falling. And Delmar is also falling, and you fall for
I grabbed Delmar.
just a couple of seconds or whatever, and we hit the ground. And I think falling, you have to take damage for falling.
Yeah, it's a
I can't
lot
remember.
of damage.
You didn't fall too far.
Okay, how many feet?
Probably fell like 8 feet.
8 feet? Okay. So that'd be like 2d10.
2d10?
It's a D, isn't it? D6
Falling is
per
a
10?
lot of
Oh, that's a lot of damage. I want you to. Well,
That's a lot of damage.
yeah, actually, take.
Land on something soft.
Yeah.
I land on Delmar!
You landed on Delmar.
Oh! 6.
You landed hard on Delmar.
Perfect. Yeah, so
Delmar's
you landed
now
on Delmar. And
Delmar's dead.
Delmar will never play the violin
so
again.
You killed the
Needs to
NPC.
take
Good job.
2d10
2d10
Bunnies can't
Or a
play.
D6.
It's just a bunny.
or d6.
Yeah, d6. I was thinking about something else.
Okay. I was gonna
It's
say
a
that
D6
seems
per
like
10
really
feet.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah, d6 per 10 feet. So
With a maximum of 20.
Well,
Yeah.
they fell in They fell in a spear pit. Time to just leave them. Bye.
Do you know there are spears in there?
No?
Yeah, what
I
did
didn't
Okay.
set that.
So it fell, and
It is canonical that I screamed the whole way.
Yeah, and then you fell on Delmar, and so it was a little bit softer.
I'm sorry,
A
Delmar.
little softer
What
fall.
did Delmar say?
Ow!
Sorry. I'm so
What did we see?
Make a perception check.
I would like the next 4 minutes.
Jesus, I'm
12.
rolling so well on these that I have -1 in. I
Nice.
got 18.
Nice.
That's how rogues work.
All right,
You roll
so
really
Abby
well and
did
stuff,
not
you're crap
notice
at.
did not notice this happen, but you guys saw Delmar and Augie fall into a hole.
It's like it was in slow motion.
What happened?
There's a hole.
Oh! Watch out, don't fall in.
Oh,
And I like pretend to like.
Oh, watch out.
don't do that again.
I like
please.
grab the back of her clothes to keep her from falling in, though, and I glare at you.
We
Thank
weren't.
you.
We weren't that close. We were like a couple feet away.
It seems like somebody cares up there. Quiet,
Delmar?
Guys, Delmar does really good dog impressions.
A wire came loose in the wall.
No. Delmar thinks he's a dog now.
So this hole, it's very dark in the hole, but when you look forward, Augie, you can see some like blue glowing.
Uh-oh.
Like a tunnel?
Is there a stick on the ground around me somewhere?
I look at Delmar.
Oh, that looks pretty cool over there. Hey,
I
hey,
agree.
guys, it looks really cool in here.
Guys, it's really cool down here.
I can't see anything.
There's a cool light. I'm gonna go toward
I
it.
have dark vision. Forgot about that.
Yeah, you're an elf.
I am. I'm just dumb, like me, Sam. I
Yeah, and so
I
like,
mean, kids are dumb like that too.
I can't see. It's dark.
That's the thing is they have
Oh, wait,
really
I
high
can see.
intelligence, but I'm still 6.
Yeah, like everything should be reduced by 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like, well, Augie, you probably should go over there by yourself, though.
Can you see down there?
I can see a blue light, and can I see like up to the surface?
don't walk towards the light.
Yeah, you can see up to the
It's
surface.
the-
Yeah, I can like
It's
see
it's
up
like
there.
it's like a hole in the ground.
Oh my
Oh.
god, I'm imagining. Do you know that scene from that Winnie the Pooh movie where it's like Piglet leaning
Oh,
over the
yeah,
edge
yeah.
and be like, I cannot not.
Yeah, yeah.
I cannot not.
But I think I found a way out.
Oh, it could be.
All right.
I'm kind of scared though.
Don't worry. If we go together, we can overcome anything. Delmar.
Is there like a stick around me or something?
The talking
make an investigation. Oh yeah, you can have this stick.
I would like to lay on my stomach
That's
at
a
the
1.
edge and reach my hand
In the
down.
entire forest, you're having trouble finding a stick.
Is it gonna have a stick?
What do you need it for?
Light.
I cast produce flame and chuck it down. But like
Did you just throw flame down in the cavern?
I was trying to tell, is it like, okay, so I was on the edge of the hole. I was trying to
Yeah.
look to see, is it like a tunnel?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yep.
I throw it down the tunnel.
You're at the top of the hole.
you're at the top
And?
of.
Are you like-
hole.
Yeah.
At this point,
Sign
like,
bouncing
curiosity
it.
has gotten the best of.
I
me,
give it
so
I give it.
So you've
I'm like wandering toward the blue light.
Okay. All right. So you're wandering towards the blue light. Make a perception check.
Well, Sleeping Beauty's gonna be stuck here for a while.
That's exactly the the imagery I was thinking.
Yeah,
of.
I know. I can tell with the music too.
Done. Perception.
Yeah.
That is a hot 13.
Okay. You see, as you walk, it opens up into kind of a large room. It's a perfectly circular room. And in it, there are 3 doors. And the first door has a giant 7 over it. The second door has an 8 over it. And the third door has a 9 over it. And
Hey
then
guys, there's
also
3
some-
doors down here.
There's
3
also
doors
some
down.
Yep.
text. There's some text written above the doors as well.
Is it a language I can read?
What can you read?
I think it's just like common and draconic. Oh, and 1 extra. We'll say that being from Umbrock, I would have gone with. What makes sense in Umbrock?
Dog.
Yeah, that's what he said.
The language of
Beast.
dog.
Beast.
Probably something like abyssal.
Abyssal?
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. 6-year-old who knows Abyssal.
They have a lot of like demonic. It's like
I also
Latin.
know Abyssal.
Nice.
I think all your characters just default know Abyssal.
Oh, this was created by Becca. I mean,
Okay. Is Druidish a language?
Druidic?
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 Yes.
Yes, okay. So you
It's
cannot
a
read
secret
it.
language.
It
but
is,
yeah,
it's
I
written
could not definitely not
okay.
read that.
I'm sorry I told you what
There's
it
some
was
weird
written.
scribbledies on here.
It's written in Druidic. So you cannot read it.
What
I-
kind of scribbles?
A language that I don't know.
What does one of the scribbles look like?
Are you sure it's a language if it's just scribbles?
I'm
is it
on,
just someone's weird artwork?
Maybe.
I'm on my stomach, on the edge of the hole, like
Okay.
trying to see as far as I can,
Okay.
and I just fell in.
All right.
I
so
rolled
you can,
A2.
You can take your damage. What did we say? It was 1d6?
Yeah, 1d6.
I
Can
want
I-
to.
Damage?
Yeah, can I try to catch him as he's falling in?
Sure.
I don't want you to.
Well,
Let me
that's
move the
okay.
plot.
What did you...
Is that a dex save or something?
I think probably strength, actually.
Oh, yeah,
strength check.
Trying to hold
Strength
them,
check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
You also fall in the hole.
Oh, cool.
You guys can cover like a babysitter's club book now.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You've got to grab on like the back of his shirt, and
Yeah.
you're also like
And you're like,
falling in.
ah! And then you just like slowly, like, so both of you are just like sliding.
And then in
And
the
the character-
background, really far away, is just like in a tree, like
Yeah.
Dead-eyed,
you can-
and I'm way too
so-
close to the camera.
Did you take your damage already?
I did.
Okay.
I want to tie my rope from my explorer's pack to a nearby tree,
Okay.
and then use the rope to get down.
Okay. I would
Take
make
your
a
damage?
survival check probably for that.
To be able to tie the rope off.
Yeah, tie the rope off and lower yourself down. Tie the rope,
We're rolling
and
like
then
kids.
you go to like lean back, and the rope just goes, boom, and it like unties and you fall with your rope, and your rope also falls into the hole.
It's tricky when
So
you
you
use
are-
that,
Your
like,
rope
you know,
takes damage.
take the rope around the tree when there's literally putting it around a tree, like it just messes you up.
It's hard. It's real hard. So
I-
you will also take 1d6 damage.
I had just gotten
for
up
that.
and brushed myself off, and I was landed on by
Me.
little Kevin.
You will not take any additional damage just because you guys are all so small.
Yes. Heck yeah.
You
Have
are
I
all,
been taken
you
over?
are
We're also
all,
made of rubber.
you're all
that
so
helps.
small.
Have I been taken over by a great evil yet?
No, you haven't.
I-
You're just still in the room.
I do not get up. I just lay on top of you.
I'll rush into the next room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll
there's
go to the next
7, 8, 9.
Yep, there's 3 doors. One says 7, one says 8, and one says 9. And then there's some text written
I
above
can't
the
kick
doors.
you off.
Can I read it? You said it was
yeah,
Druidic.
it's Druidic.
I cannot read it.
Okay.
Would you mind getting up, please?
I get up.
Okay.
I get up.
Do you guys... What do you do?
I walk into the room,
I
and
walk
I'm
into
like,
the 4.
okay. Yeah, we like...
You guys are like trying to push
Jocelyn.
your way in. Oh, this room is real pretty. So you guys see the room now as well. It's a perfectly circular, circular room. I mean, there's the floor and then circular walls. And it's glowing blue because there's like this like blue like fungus kind of growing on the walls. And you see the 3 doors, the 7, 8, and 9, and the text above the doors.
I'm like, I'm not convinced that's a language.
I just read it.
What?
Okay, so you can read it, and here's what it says. So you're the only one who knows what it says so far. It says, choose your path. There is only one way, for or you are not going to want to stay. One door will help you to be freed. One door has nowhere that it leads. And the last, a horrible, terrible beast.
I think we should go back the way we came. That seems like the best way out of this.
But there's
Do
3
you
doors
read
right
it? Do
here.
you read it out loud to them, or do you just tell them you want to leave?
And George.
Yeah, what if George and Ted are in here?
What if George is behind door number 3?
Well, there's no door number 3. You know what?
Well, I guess number 9. I don't know.
Are they in that order, like 7, 8, 9?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And they're like,
I opened door number 7.
okay, door number 7 is opened.
I'm fucking cosplaying as Fenric right now.
Right. As you open door number 7, you see another glow, and it's like a pink glow.
Ooh.
I slam the door closed.
The door is shut.
Are you
I-
doing?
It's pink in there.
I just look at you like,
It is pink in there.
We don't know
So-
what any of these doors
Wait,
do.
did you
There's
guys?
only one way to find out.
Did you read it out loud to them?
So after reading to myself, yes, I'll read it out loud.
Okay,
to
so
them.
you guys
I feel
do
like
know
he
what
did
it
that
said.
before.
You were mid
Yeah.
reading.
Yeah.
Mid-reading.
We don't know what any of these doors do. Don't touch any of them. Don't touch anything.
So one of them will let us out. One of them will lead us.
Don't even touch the
nowhere,
ground.
And then I put my arms out for you. That's how good of a roll that was. I dropped it.
Just like you're about to do to me.
Yep. Like, oh, what time is it? To drop the dragon. Oh, yes, that's
What was that?
that's another 2.
Yes!
What
So-
were you rolling for?
Strength check.
We were doing a Scooby-Doo and Shaggy thing.
You fell on the ground, and you took me with you.
Bonk.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
I would have preferred a 1 on that one.
Because you get to re-roll it.
That damn right I do.
this is embarrassing for both
That's a
of us.
naughty word.
I just like stared down at both of you.
That's
You're staring at my butt.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
face forward. I'm like face down on the ground.
How did you get face down if you...
Yeah. Right.
I just fell onto you.
Not like he overpowered you?
No, he caught me, but then my weight kicked in.
Yeah,
and
I overbalanced and just
Yeah.
fell forward.
I'm waving.
Learn your physics. I'm waving too. Yeah, so like the
So what
doors,
does
you
it say?
guys got that right?
What?
No.
It says
I can't read it.
one will help us leave, one will make us stay, and behind one is a terrible beast.
Oh,
I
that's
need a
2
terrible
out
Let's
of
not
beast.
choose that one.
Genius over here already opened a door.
And nothing happened to us.
Maybe it takes time to kick in.
Well, maybe.
Oh, just like my
Better.
what?
Where are you going with that?
just like my dad's secret collection. My dad says that's his after work smoke. Oh,
I need another beer.
I could use one
my
of
dad
those.
says that too.
I could use one of those too.
That also sounds like my dad. Does anyone
My
else's
father
dad
doesn't
display-
drink beer. He drinks whiskey.
My
I'm
dad
so very
drinks.
sorry.
My dad drinks whatever's on the menu.
Soup?
Well, yeah. If it's on the menu. Do you not drink your? Do you not drink your soup?
Right, in the midst of this, you guys hear footsteps. They don't
Foot!
sound.
You hear foot.
You hear foot. You hear footsteps.
Now we're teenage
Big
turtles.
footsteps. Really big footsteps.
Guys.
Is this
Is
George?
it behind one of the doors?
Make a perception check.
Delmar.
Yeah,
Is this George?
19.
No.
it is behind one of the doors.
Which door?
You cannot tell which door.
I run up to number 8 and put my ear to it.
I
Okay.
definitely cannot tell.
You can roll to see if you can tell what's behind door number 8.
23.
Alright, it does not appear to be behind door number 8.
Okay.
The footsteps.
I reach toward the doorknob for door number 7.
I like
Dun-dun-dun-dun,
slam
dun-dun-dun-dun.
my hand over it.
Are you guys fighting over opening the door?
I slammed my hand over it before he could even reach the door.
I'm like still reaching my arm forward.
Okay.
Strength contest. Strength contest.
Oh no.
Okay, do a strength contest to see if the door will...
If you're gonna open the door,
Yeah, with your hand there.
Phew, 7. I rolled like shit.
I got an 18.
Oh, so she... Or Kevin
With
is
my -1 modifier.
You're just...
Seriously, rogues
so-
roll so good when they're bad at it, and so bad when they're good at it.
God damn.
So
It's
It's like,
guys,
oh, strength, that's my best stat. Oh, no it isn't.
I think that the footsteps are coming closer.
Can I feel them?
How do we get out of here?
Can I feel them through door number 7? I will roll.
Okay.
What is it?
What is what?
What is it? What is my mod?
What are you
Oh,
checking?
what are you...
Perception.
I was like, what is what? The perception, yeah.
Then it's a 16.
You don't feel anything on the door.
Okay. I don't think it's this door.
So it's probably not
9.
8 or 7. Probably 9. Can I read that real fast again one more time? Just hit
The
me
text?
with the text.
Yep, it says, choose your path, there is only one way, for you are not going to want to stay. One door will help you to be freed, one door has nowhere that it leads, and the last, a horrible, terrible beast.
Guys, what if we're on one of the sides of the door? And Delmar's the horrible, terrible beast.
I was gonna say.
Delmar.
What?
Ah, just kidding!
Wait, what did you say?
Delmar.
Yeah?
Is George a bunny like you?
Yeah.
Okay.
George
Just
is
wondering.
just a bunny.
Just wondering.
Just a bunny.
Just a bunny. Eyes flash around. Just a simple little bunny.
Funicula.
She's been taking roids for a couple years.
Dr. Harris Bonkers.
So
good.
that the footsteps, they seem to be getting louder.
I opened door number 8.
Okay. You also see like a pink glow.
I'm gonna start looking around. So is it just like a plain room? Is there anything in it?
There is not.
There's blue.
There's
There's
blue fungi.
on the walls.
Are there any sort of
I draw.
hold up?
Is there any fungi near me?
Are you
On the
standing
wall?
by a wall?
Very
Yeah,
nice.
it's-
Very
it's
nice
covering
by
the
you.
walls.
Cool.
So yes,
I draw a dick and.
there is a dick drawn in the fungi. It comes off the wall very easily.
First of all, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself,
The dick fungi come off the wall.
and then I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
You found your own armor. Great job.
Hey, I'm magic!
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
What's
This is like
detect magic
this whole
again?
playlist
Detect
has
magic.
reminded me of
Yeah.
it.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. You sense magic in this way. You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn at School of Magic, if any.
Do you have to roll anything for it, or do you just get to
Nope.
do it? Okay. There is
codes.
definitely
Said
magic
Rosebud.
everywhere.
Just like the entire room.
The whole room.
Do the doors come up as magic?
Yes.
What kind of magic?
It will come up as... Oh, I don't remember the name of it, but it's like a natural...
Druidic magic.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Like natural druidic-like magic.
Like Fey
Gotcha.
magic?
Yeah,
Like
like-
in the Fey Wilds?
Yeah. Fey magic. I don't know if that's legit what I just said, but that's
Cool.
what I'm picturing.
What are the
It's
mushrooms
pronounced
coming
faux.
up
It's
as?
pronounced
Yeah, the
faux.
whole room
So
is.
wild.
Cool.
The whole room is.
F-A-U-X.
And the mushrooms that are sitting
Yes,
on the
thank you.
floor that she just rubbed off to draw a dick
Perfect.
are also coming up as magic.
Is the stone behind it magic that I...
No.
Okay.
So the dick is not glowing. The only thing in the room.
The only thing in the room that's not glowing is the dick on the wall.
I arranged all the fungus that fell on the floor into a dick as well.
It's also glowing. Everyone do a perception check.
John, I'm trying to figure out what that face was.
19.
18.
17.
8.
6.
Oh.
All right, so
I'm
Abby
engrossed
and
in
Audie,
this, in the
you
dick
guys
drawing.
hear a very faint.
I think we should get out of here.
Did you say excuse me?
Were you just grabbing a sword out?
I was pulling out my mace, yes.
All right, Augie pulls out a vase.
Guys, what if we all hide behind the doors, and then we open all of them? If the thing comes running out, we just run through the one that looks like an exit.
So I think 7 and 8 are both looked the same.
Which means 9 is either a monster or a way out.
All right, in this moment, door number 7 flies open.
I'm on top of that door.
Then you get pushed.
No roll.
What if we just go through door number 9, actually? Now that I'm
So it gets pushed open because it was disturbed.
Shouldn't have slammed that door so loud.
And John, if you could show everybody what is coming out of door number 7.
Ambiance 10 hours.
Holy crud.
Oh,
nuggets.
yeah.
Just in case we had 10 hours of campfire that we needed.
Oh my.
All right, so everyone will be able to just
10
see
hours of
the creature that comes out. Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right, so there's only one of them that
My
you see
mushrooms.
right now.
It's the damp swamp's wet dream.
Oh no.
This game is literally just
So-
made for you.
This is a mechanoid, so he is a mushroom man. He came out,
Hello.
bursting out of door number 7,
Like.
Yeah.
and we are going to all roll for initiative.
Oh god.
Right as that was happening,
Whoa.
I would like to make a check on all the mushrooms to see if I think it's poison.
To see if it's poison.
Yes.
I rolled a 5,
You may.
so I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Okay.
That's a nat 20, so that's a 20.
All right.
Nice.
So, in your check to see if it's poisonous, yes. All of the mushrooms are poisonous. However, you guys had the Hero's Feast
So we're immune to poison.
the night before. So you are all immune to poison.
I
So
eat
the
one.
mushrooms, you haven't been feeling sick being around these mushrooms because you've all had that Hero's Feast.
Cool. And
You
that's
can tell that they are poisonous.
okay.
Mhm.
I eat one anyway.
Are they good?
You eat a mushroom?
Yes, I eat a small
Are you eating
mushroom.
this before the guy comes out or during?
Probably while
Right
making
as.
the dick.
Okay.
While making the dick.
Yeah,
So,
I'm arranging.
Do a hold on. What is it?
Constitution.
A Constitution. Thank you. Do a Constitution save.
Not against poison, just in general.
It's
Or is it-
against poison. It's because you ate the poison.
Okay. I had to check so I have advantage on poison saves
Okay,
because I'm a halfling.
perfect. What did you get with your advantage?
18.
18? Okay, so then you take no damage.
Okay.
What does it taste like?
Earthy.
Probably tastes like
Tastes like a
mushroom.
glowing blue mushroom. It's like mushroom, but
Do you
with
have like,
a little bit of
do you have,
blue
like
raspberry
gross, like
on it.
blue, like shit in your teeth?
Oh,
it's
like
shiny.
cupcake frosting that's
Yeah.
blue?
Your whole mouth is glowing.
Yes.
But you don't take any
it
damage
Like a
looks like
from
a
mouthful
it.
black
of white
light.
cake, yeah, under a black
Under a
light.
black
If
Gross.
you failed your throw, you would have taken half damage. But you succeeded in your throw as well.
I'm poison resist also.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. all of those things.
Moral of
I
the
ate a
story:
mushroom.
don't eat the mushroom.
Don't eat the mushrooms.
I wasn't going
Okay,
to.
so
I have a tolerance built up to mushrooms.
so let's do our
Do you want to get initiative written down and then just go to break because it's 7:20?
yeah. I think that sounds good.
Perfect.
Let's get our initiative written down and we'll take a break.
Sweet.
Who 15 to 20 or 15 and higher?
It's a hot 16.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Fenric, you got 16. And then 10 to 15? Anybody? Wow, you guys! Okay. How about 5 to 10?
8.
Let's see. 8, you guys, so 8, 6, 5?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so it's gonna be Augie, and then
6. So Kevin.
Kevin, and then Abby.
Yep.
Okay. And we will take a break. We'll be back in about, like 15 or so while we all go to the bathroom and get more drinks and stuff. So we'll see you back.
I'm gonna have another hot dog.
right.
And then I said no.
It's like Forever 21, but worse.
Forever
Forever
be
a
worse
dick.
than.
20.
Okay, so on the map here we've got 7, 8, and 9 for the doors.
Did you put them with the numbers face up?
Yeah,
I did,
you
yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
so smart.
Very nice.
And so,
See, John's a G.
Kevin, you are knocked prone by the slamming door.
Thank you.
There I am.
Speech 10.
And then, Augie, you are very close to the door as well. And this very tall gentleman here is our mushroom man, our Myconoid sovereign.
He could have been the Riddler, but then we
And
didn't.
so we rolled for initiative, and Fenric, you are first.
How big is this dude? Sorry.
No, that's okay. He is.
You can't just ask
Can you
someone.
just ask how big?
How big are you?
I think he's.
My mom said that's a bad word.
It does not say on here on the sheet that I have, but I believe he's just like a normal person
Humanoid.
size, like humanoid
He's like
size. Yeah, so,
So
he's
I would say
definitely
probably
taller
like
than you.
5
Yeah.
to 10 maybe.
Yeah, he's
Cool.
definitely bigger than you guys, but he's not as big as Ted.
Oh, Ted.
Yeah,
Where is he?
We barely knew.
he's probably like between 5 and 6 feet.
So I'm up first.
Mm-hmm.
I will use. Yeah, I'm gonna use my.
Messing you up at all, am I?
No, you're good. I'm
Can
gonna
you
use.
change my mushroom man into a green man?
He's the Riddler now, yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm going to use my bonus action to turn into a crane cat.
Okay, you are a cat. Do you want to be a
Okay.
cat?
Yes.
Are you going
Do
to?
you want to be a cat character?
I'm a very large cat.
Are
Okay.
you going
And
to
I
say
say,
mew mew mew?
Yeah, I was and I run at him and attack.
Okay.
First thing, I have pounce, so I'm moving 20 feet straight at him. So he must make a DC 13 strength save, or
Okay.
be knocked prone.
Bowie. No.
A 13 strength save?
Correct.
Okay, he does not save.
So now you are prone. Do you know how that works? Do I attack and then he's prone?
Yeah, you have your pounce, like claw attack, and then you can take your bite action.
Great.
Okay,
So
so
he's prone, and then
he
you
was
have
gonna say,
bite.
if someone can knock him prone.
So my actually, so I got a
How big of a cat are you?
Meow.
Like, are you like a meow meow? Or like a
no.
big cat?
Oh, I
Is it like a wild cat?
I'm size large.
Oh, okay, so you're...
Shit! It's
Okay,
like a goddamn saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah.
okay. Wow,
It's
this
a,
is a
it's a
very...
CR1, yes.
Okay.
This is
yeah.
a very big change of like little Fenric to like giant cat.
Yes.
Okay.
I continue to just lay on the ground. Like,
And I go. So actually, I have to attack him. Yeah, that's
she does make very
that's like
cute
a
sounds.
26 or
He's
something. to
prone
hit
as
him.
well. So
Okay,
you
yeah,
have
that's a hit.
advantage.
And then
Hey, Bender.
that was to hit him to knock him down.
Your
Oh.
your pounce is one attack. It's both the knockdown and the attack.
So then you have like a
And
bite
you
or
have like
something.
your bite attack while he's down.
Yeah. So that was my I guess I wasn't sure how that would work. So that was I was trying to roll an attack like for that pounce.
Mm-hmm.
Is the pounce like a claw?
I believe that's
attack?
your claw attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that one hit, and that's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bite him as he's prone. And that is a 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Just barely.
Also, I feel like we were all like, it busted open and everyone started screaming, and you just like
Yeah,
knee
yeah.
jerk turned into this giant cat and like mauled it.
Screaming continues.
I was like screaming is still happening
As a
in the
cat.
background.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
Dumbar, do something!
I'm just a bunny!
We're children!
Now there's a
Okay.
mushroom man and a giant cat.
So next
Did
is
anybody see me transform?
I don't know.
My back was to you.
I was on the ground.
I believe I would have, which just would have made me scream louder.
Oh, that's what he meant when he said talking about cats.
So up next is the
cave
monster.
turned Fenric into a cat.
Now
he's gone wild.
So yeah, that's a CR.
No, actually, sorry. Next up is Delmar. And he is going to also scream with you, but he's more like, he's a bunny. And he is going to run, let's see, his...
Would we have a thing for Delmar?
Oh, I was going to
use
say,
the goblin.
yeah, just throw a goblin out there. He's going to run back that way, 30 feet. Because he is super scared.
And cast fireball.
So Delmar is back there. All right, and then next is our mushroom man.
He's gonna cast laser beam.
So he's going to take his turn to stand.
Half your movement.
Okay. And then what we're going to do first, he's going to release, he's going to eject spores from his hands.
I don't like that.
All right, and anyone who is within 5 feet. So 5 feet would be Fenric, and then Augie, are you 5 feet, or are you a little further?
Did he move in from the door at all?
Where he's standing right now is about where he's going to be.
You would probably
very
be in it,
close.
because if you were reaching for the door...
Yeah, you would probably be within
Yeah.
5 feet. Okay, so Fenric
Yeah,
and
I would
Augie are going to have to make
Yeah, he'd be more there.
Constitution saving throws or be poisoned, but because of your Hero's Feast, you're going to have advantage on your saving throw.
18.
Okay, you've saved.
That's a lot of threes.
15 on the nose.
All right.
Straight up and
And
down.
you have saved as well, so you are not poisoned. Okay, and then he is going to then, he's got 2 attacks. And
Oh
so
my god.
he's going to use his fist against our Meow Meow Fenric.
Ha!
Oh my god. I'm immune.
Thanks, trusty bandana.
Just like...
So that's going to be a 21 to hit. Okay. And then, so it's going to be...
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I forgot to... I have to take his AC. Just a second. Oh. Ouch.
Oh shit. Shoot.
Kelly's
Satan
more!
says that's a
Under your
naughty
dog.
word.
the mushroom man saying, oh shit!
Right by the,
Naughty word!
Sorry, I think I can reach it actually with my foot.
So, since
Here,
I'm,
Sorry, guys.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly.
So since I'm a moon,
Thank you.
If I wasn't a moon,
Oh,
I could.
I'm sorry. I thought you were mispronouncing.
So that's
I'm
six-
immune.
6
Yeah.
points of
I'm
damage
immune.
Okay.
for that.
Sorry,
Let's
since
see how
you're.
this
And
goes.
then next up is Augie with Kevin on deck.
I'm gonna take. Yes. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike onto my mace, and then try to bat this SOB into the next county. Let me grab my spell.
Next.
County. I'm flipping through my spell book.
So normally I only have a max CR of a quarter, but being a moon druid, I can have up to 1. My cat has 1 more HP than me, even with those temperatures.
Alright, so I'm giving myself
you can use your spells
advantage
to
on
heal.
this weapon attack.
Okay.
in
Nat
As a-
20.
Wow. Okay.
shoot. The
Good,
cat does this.
good.
Cat does a,
Oh.
like the one from Puss in Boots.
That's.
That does that.
Oh.
Alright. So,
Shut up!
that will be 8, 16 plus 1d8 force damage.
Okay.
Woo!
You have one of those like pissed off like librarians.
23 points
So
of damage.
23 points of damage.
And it's like down there.
And since I do not provoke opportunity attacks while this spell is cast, whoop, that'll end my turn.
Okay, let me just do this math real quick.
No, not maths. No. No.
Hey, Bowie.
You gonna lay down?
So I basically just pull out this like crappy old like antique looking mace, say batter up, and then it like glows with this like vibrating
No.
like
Say
force
it
energy.
in voice.
Batter up. Whoopong.
Alright, and your hit is actually going to maybe knock off. It's so powerful that it knocks off like a chunk of his head. Because, he's like got the mushroom head, so it's kind of like a hat. So you kind of like knock a piece of it off.
Yuck.
And we've got Kevin
More
up next.
screaming. More screaming.
And Kevin, you are still prone
Yeah.
by the door.
Yeah, so I'll get up. And I'm mad.
Well, duh.
I'm mad that he knocked me over with the door.
I'm so glad it was my fault.
And
She had to be the one to stop you.
Yep.
and
That could have been me.
What a shame that was.
I'm going to attack him with my short sword.
Okay.
Very exciting, very thrilling. That's 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
Yeah. That's 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Didn't you get...
I don't have advantage.
This boy's not looking
I was
too...
in 5.
Oh,
He's
you
not
are within
looking
5.
really real good.
I mean,
What's
there's an ally within 5 feet of this guy,
Oh,
so I
okay.
can use my sneak attack and do another 1d6.
Oh, alright, go for it.
1 point of damage!
And another point
Aren't
of
you
damage!
so glad I reminded you?
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash away.
Okay. Can you take a attack of opportunity from that? Or
Yes.
no?
If you dashed, if you use your bonus
To disengage?
And use the
Okay, well, I'll disengage.
movement.
Okay.
And then just move.
I think your movement is...
Well, I can only move 15 because I stood up.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Okay, so you disengage, so there's no opportunity
Yeah.
attack for that. Okay. And Abby is up next.
I'm.
So now,
Well.
monster, cat, bash, chunk of its head falls
I don't
off.
like this. This is
And
scary.
you,
Can we
pierce
leave?
him.
Eldritch
Just, like,
blast.
screaming the entire
Okay.
time.
So 22 to hit.
That's a hit. You guys are hitting this with everything. You guys are rolling high.
Come on. 4 points of damage.
All right, 4 points of damage. Your Eldritch Blast makes him very angry. But he is not looking very good. He's got chunks of him. You guys are just like blasting off of him. Like chunks of mushroom are just flying all over the room. And we've got Fenric up next.
What?
I know.
What are you looking at?
Chloe is really being...
Humph.
You're being a butt. Did you know that?
I'm not a butt.
You've
I'm
been a
little
butt
boy.
all night.
I'm a bun boy.
I like bread.
He's full of buns.
But
Our dog ate hot dog buns while we were playing D&D.
Like a half bag of them.
It's a smug son of a
you
bitch.
literally did this to yourself.
That's a 19 to
Yeah.
hit.
Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
That's like on Thanksgiving. You did it to yourself.
You've
Yep.
done this yourself.
Tryptophan, Mr. Tryptophan.
11 points of
In
damage.
my name. Nice.
All right, how you want to do this?
Yeah!
I bite him around the throat.
I like give you a thumbs up.
This is like pure
Alright.
cat instinct
Do
taking
you
over.
eat any of the mushroom in this bite?
I clamp down whatever's in my jaws. I'm probably gonna eat. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna have you do a Constitution
Ew.
saving
It's all
throw.
cat instincts.
With
I'm young.
advantage.
I don't know
Oh,
how
you
to-
already have advantage, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eat mushroom throat.
Yeah, you're eating the mushrooms.
It's not even the good part. It's the like stab.
Yeah.
Oh.
16.
With a 16, sorry, you are fine.
John, is this how you do it?
Okay.
Yep. You did it.
You're fine. You spit it out. You guys just like what?
No.
I was being an idiot, and then I looked at Becca.
Good. So you guys just annihilated this guy.
So just a whole bunch of screaming.
Just lots and lots of screaming, and it was like,
dead.
what is it? Isn't it like every round is 6 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's literally like we all just screamed
that
and we're
was
like,
literally in 6 seconds. I'm like, ah! And then he's dead. And Delmar goes, and Delmar from like the back corner there's just like, good job, guys! You did such a good job.
I sit on my haunches and lick my paw.
So,
All right.
it's not door number 7.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna slam the door shut.
Slam door number 7?
Yeah, just like angrily
Okay.
shut.
Mage hand, I opened door number 8.
All right.
Fine, okay.
You see this like floating, very shaky hand, like 2 fingers.
I pad over to it stoically and look in.
So as this is happening,
hands up.
make a perception check.
Everybody?
Yeah, everyone can.
11.
17.
17. Anyone who
12.
rolled above a 15 would be Kevin.
22.
23. So you guys notice from this mushroom corpse, out of one of the chunks that actually fell off of the mushroom corpse, it's starting to move around a little bit, and you see this little mushroom trunk spurting out little mushroom man arms.
I stab it with my just into the ground.
I opened door number 9.
Alright, so you're stabbing it with a sword.
Just like straight up like
Make an attack roll on it.
That's a 20.
Okay, you stabbed it and it's like, okay,
I was just born. Oh.
and you are
I'm opening door number 9.
door number 9. Okay, door number 9 is glowing purple.
I run inside.
Okay, he runs inside. Delmar
I'm
is also going
behind
to follow you.
So it was 7 pink, 8 pink, 9 purple.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess we go to there. I'll follow.
Alright, Abby
Just
follows.
follow
You
you
got
guys.
3 of them in
Again.
door number 9.
Yeah, I pull my sword out of the corpse and wipe it on my shirt and put it back in the sheath.
I gesture and walk with my head because I'm still a cat.
Yeah.
Sure, we can't talk to you.
And I walk over
You walk.
To what?
to like the door.
Oh, to the door.
Okay, so
I
you guys are all
lay down next to you.
You guys are all going
Briefly.
through the door?
Yeah.
Alright. As you walk forward, you see a very tiny glimpse of daylight.
I run toward it.
And in the
I get
daylight.
How's your asthma doing?
Fine.
Make a survival check for your asthma.
Like a constitution.
Constitution save.
No. Make a check to survive.
7.
Okay, you are breathing very heavily, but you do make it to the light. And Augie is out of the tunnel.
We're going. We're following. We are.
I'm
Looking.
walking, not running.
Okay.
I did. Hang on. I closed the door behind me.
Are you wearing a backpack?
I don't know.
I am.
You had an explorer's pack from before.
I
Did
did.
you bring it down with you?
Yeah.
Because I pick you up by the explorer's pack and carry you forward.
I left mine at camp.
Yeah, you're
I
fine.
closed the door behind us.
You guys are like casually walking, and I've like collapsed to the floor, and I'm just dragging myself.
Alright,
Floor
so
of the
Oh,
outdoors.
I like
Yes.
offer you a hand to help you up.
So all of us, including Delmar now, are out of this tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh, we guys, not to like put a damper on anything because it was pretty scary down there, but
Yeah.
but we never checked door number 8, and like, what if George is in there?
Well, one of the doors went nowhere, right?
Oh yeah. That is what the saying said, I guess.
Well, if it went nowhere, then he wouldn't be nowhere, right? Everybody's somewhere, right?
Yeah, actually, that's true. Everybody's somewhere.
I'm like in the
Wouldn't be
background,
nowhere.
like,
That's not correct.
That's how it works. Okay. Yeah, I guess that sounds right. Huh?
did anybody open that door?
Yes.
I did.
Can
Did
you
the
talk?
cat say that?
Can you talk as a cat?
No.
Who just meowed?
Yeah.
I'm Tony the Tiger.
That's what I thought of.
Great! I'm Craig the Crag Cat.
I also thought of
You're
Garrow.
meow. So he's just meowing.
Nah.
Yes.
None of us can
But-
understand him.
But I did open the door before. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but
Don't
we
worry.
can't understand you.
That's why I said it out.
Well, you opened it
Out
with
of
your
character.
mage
I
hand.
did.
Are you still a cat, or do you want to turn back into a...
Uh-huh.
No, actually, okay. I'm like straight cat. Like I can't control this shit yet. So
Am I still being held?
yes.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm looking around.
like knees
So-
up.
So you're just. I'm just like panning you around. It looks like I'm showing you off to something. Scanning.
Do we still have our map? I mean, there's probably some more places in the Feywild that we could check for George and that other, but whatever about him.
Got that right. Ted? Gonna make a survival check to see if I can figure out where we are based on our surroundings.
Yes.
I revert back to Fenric and fall over because I'm still holding your bag in my mouth.
Dirty 20.
Yes, you definitely know where you're at. If you bring the map over to me, I will point it out. So let's
You can
see.
just put
We
an
were
X on it.
just
We were here-ish.
I'm just like,
here-ish, yeah. So you came out at this other star.
We're down at that star now.
Yep, that's the star that you exited the tunnel at.
Okay.
Yes.
Like,
So
I'm like,
detect
it's
magic
what
is still
you
going.
deserve.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
Does Delmar come up as magical? I would
It's a-
imagine.
It's a talking bunny.
Talking bunny.
yes. Because he's a motherfucking
Talking bunny.
It's just the same kind of magic that like Fae.
We
Yeah.
are literally in the Feywild.
Hey, just
I was
check
gonna
it.
just
With-
check
with
it.
I like
Detect
touch a
magic-
tree and like my
Detect
skin
magic,
changes
can you tell, you can tell the difference between...
You
can tell the school.
Magic, yeah.
So he's a little different than the Fey magic.
Okay.
But it's kind of hard to tell though, just because there is like magic everywhere. The Feywilds are
Sure.
literally a magical force.
Like the air is magic.
yeah, like there's like
Perfect.
the colors.
Can you
and
see
this-
anything?
Got really bright all of a
It's
sudden.
like night vision goggles and
Yeah.
I
broad
pull
daylight.
sunglasses out of my explorer's bag. And
I
give
pull
them
a sun hat out and
It's
put it
not
on.
much better.
sunglasses and sun hat
But you
are
can
now.
tell. You can tell that Delmar is a slightly different school of magic though than the Fey magic.
Just like
Cool.
squinting, like
Yeah.
So
also you now look ridiculous.
So I came
Perfect.
from the water, so maybe we could like head back over towards the water, see if maybe
Makes sense to me.
Surely doing the same thing would be better. And I walk that way.
Surely. Ding, ding, ding. I follow.
Okay.
I'll follow.
So we are following that direction?
Yep.
Because following them always turns out great.
You're damn right it does.
That's a naughty
I
word.
pull out a melodica and start playing.
Oh my god. I thought you were gonna say sandstorm.
That's what I'm playing, Welby.
It's
That's what friends are for.
That's what friends are for.
But not on the trail we blaze.
Nope.
Damn it.
It's a melodica.
Kevin could sing it.
Damn it.
What key is it in?
Oh my god, for like 1 second I was like, who the fuck is Kevin?
Why is Kevin and why are they all looking at me? Oh,
Why is everybody
yeah.
looking at me and saying Kevin?
I've actually had it. Everybody looks at me and I'm like, oh shit.
oh, Fenric!
Oh, right,
That
that's
guy.
me.
I am that.
Meow.
He.
Meow.
So,
I played it very badly, by the way.
did you just roll to see how well you play?
Yep.
What's your performance
Is it a
score?
So, can you perform it again with your new performance score?
It's like a recorder.
Yes.
Yes.
Like my heart will go on recorder,
It's just like,
cover it.
Oh my goodness.
It sounds like there's an animal dying in the forest as we walk through it.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Yes.
it probably is
It's
somewhere.
extremely subtle.
Yeah.
So great if we're trying to help people that have been abducted.
Yep. Oh
Okay.
no, that's a
Six.
-1. That's a 1.
Ooh.
It's a dirty
Oh,
one.
you
But
played
we
it.
are 6 through 8.
Augie, that's a really pretty song. I can't really tell.
Just a foghorn. That's all it is.
It's a mating call.
I think
I'm
I think he's trying to simulate a dying animal so that other creatures will stay away.
Yeah.
very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
So where on the map as we are walking, where are we?
Near as
Heading
we can
towards.
tell, are we just heading straight down towards where the bunny says he thinks the river is? Just straight
Just
south?
more south.
Just more
Yeah.
south.
South here.
We're south. So right
south.
now, as you guys are walking, your feet are it's like getting muddier.
Okay.
I stop.
I throw my melodica into the mud. Keep walking.
Does the mud play it better?
Probably.
You throw it in and you just hear.
Despite the -10 to all performance checks, the mud does better. Mud rolls a natural 20.
I stop before the mud.
I stop and turn back around and look at you and go, aren't you coming?
I stop
Mud's fun.
and I take a big jump in the
Oh
Same, yeah.
Augie
Space
and
blend.
Fenric are both covered in mud.
I look at Kevin.
Disguise.
Ghost. Nope.
I run over and give Kevin a big
no!
I try to flank Kevin and also give him a big hug.
You guys are such you guys are
Children!
You are literally
What
children.
are we checking?
I assume mine's a dex.
Are you checking to see if you don't
It's like
fall
grapple?
with your hug or what?
I'm
Well,
making an attack roll. to see
I'm
if I
trying
can
to
hug.
dodge.
Okay, make it a strength roll.
Strength?
Yeah,
Okay.
for a hug.
And I'm trying to dodge.
Okay.
It's about 10
so-
for me.
That's a 9.
Why don't you also make a strength roll just so I can?
Athletics
all of
versus
them?
acrobatics or something?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I guess like strength for us to see if we can catch you, and then Dex would make sense for you because
Yeah.
you're trying to like dive out of
There
the
you
way.
go. Yeah, make a dex roll.
Well,
She's gonna win.
yeah, I got a 14.
Okay.
What if it was a strength throw? We would have won.
I got a 10 then.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
we don't.
So
I
what
also got a
happens?
10.
What happens is you, Fenric, and Augie, as muddy, like covered in mud, both start to run towards Kevin, and Kevin just dodges out of the way, and you two just together.
I got her!
And Kevin, you're just like watching
Yeah.
from a distance.
I feel like I jumped up into a tree.
You just backflipped out
Yeah.
Our eyes were like mostly closed from boiling mud. We're like,
Yeah.
All right, everyone, make another perception check.
that was better.
I know I keep making you do perception checks.
of... Okay.
22.
15.
15.
3.
Woo!
3. Oh, with a nat 1. Okay, so Abby has no idea what's happening at all.
Abby's
have
like
mud in your
mud.
eyes.
Abby's like, mud.
Oh
You
yeah,
guys
you have detect magic still in your eyes.
You guys hear...
They're really bright, guys!
So everyone, did
Guess
you
I
guys
can
all
turn this
roll
off.
10 or higher? All roll 10
That's
or higher?
better.
Yes.
15.
15.
22.
Okay, you three hear in the distance.
That is 10 or higher.
You guys hear, "This is my Weeble Scout song.
I'm like,
It's for everyone to sing along."
We're here to trade through the sun or the rain. This is our Weeble Scout song.
Why are you guys singing that?
This is our Weeble Scout song.
Alright,
We start singing it back.
okay, you start singing it back.
It's a call and
Are you guys
response.
also walking?
Yeah.
With your perception checks, you guys all rolled pretty high, so you can hear which that it's coming from kind of. Let's see, you are.
We're here.
You're there. It's west. You can hear that it's coming from that direction,
Okay.
so you can hear what direction that the singing is coming from, and it just keeps saying, "This is a Weeble Scout song.
We walk,
It's for everyone to sing along."
if we walk along the river, we might be able to find Ted.
Alright.
Sounds like he's west.
I'm gonna walk not in mud.
Ooh, east. I thought
Okay.
you said west.
You said west. Okay.
Can anybody
the
make
singing-
themselves really loud and sing the Weeble Scout song?
Nope.
What's the Weeble Scout song?
I'm like,
We were just singing it.
Oh. Okay.
Can't you
Here!
hear?
And I give you. Do
I pick up my muddy melodica.
Were we given a pixel?
Oh!
Delmar cannot hear it actually.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just sprayed mud everywhere.
Delmar couldn't hear it. She.
Oh, he can hear it. He didn't roll very well for
Okay.
the original perception check. He
Okay.
can probably hear it now though, because
But,
you guys are
but
walking.
like, we were singing it.
Oh, I mean, I heard.
Okay.
I heard
Probably.
you guys singing it
Oh, okay.
and stuff.
Did
Um,
anyone get hurt in that last fight with the mushroom guy?
No, I'm kind of holding that guy.
Meow.
not from
I don't
that.
speak cat.
He's not a cat
Neither do
anymore.
I. No, I'm fine. I'm just peachy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
perfect.
if you're a cat, the cat took damage, but then does Fenric take damage?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
You took falling
Beauty.
damage.
Oh yeah, the
Yes.
falling
that's
damage. That's right.
We all took falling
So
damage.
so
We're all
as you guys look up,
AKA kids.
John, why don't you change the map
To
to this one here, okay? And so I'll kind of move everybody around. You are going to see, I guess this guy is going to be your Goliath friend. He is like here, okay? And you guys are coming from over there, and John, I don't know how far away they could be.
that
Still
duct
being
tape
seen?
marker is the
Yeah.
edge of the
Where's
Okay.
Delmar?
Delmar's with you guys.
wherever.
Yeah,
Not by me.
yeah. He's kind of, I would say Delmar's closer to the front, actually.
Surprise the cat again.
So from this point, you guys can see your friend Ted. And Ted is currently like laying kind of on the ground. I would say he's on his back here. And he's got weeds coming all up
He's
over
got
him.
weed.
He's got weed, and he's
So
in the
first-
forest
No wonder he
alone.
So we're all 6. First we had the shrooms, and now we got.
And now we got the
weed.
weed.
Just Alice in Wonderland at this
We were not paying attention during that dare.
What was it about? What was it
No.
about? Kicking in later.
Something about kicking in later. Okay, so there are like weeds and vines that have come up and are just like completely entangling him, and he's stuck and he's just singing.
I'm like, this idiot. Me as an 8-year-old. This idiot.
That can't be the Weebles, can it?
Yep.
Hi, Ted.
The Weebles? What are you even doing here?
waddling, but not falling down.
I could really use a little bit of help. I all of a sudden I was all tangled up, and then I got knocked unconscious, and I woke up here, and I'm all stuck in these weeds.
Seems a lot like a trap, Ted.
Ted. Why would there be a map in your tent of where to find you?
The map isn't where to find me. The map is just of the Feywilds. Because I wanted to know where we were going on our scouting trip.
That's actually pretty smart.
He came prepared.
Yeah, be prepared. That's the Weeble Scout way.
Be prepared.
Oh, I thought of Tom Lehrer.
Be prepared.
That's the Boy Scout song creed.
Be prepared. All right, that's enough of
It
that.
doesn't say anything about being prepared in a camp song or our pledge.
No. Page 1 of the handbook, though.
It just says.
It just says, and you know how it says like a forward by the
prepared.
author? Just
Be
says,
prepared.
be prepared.
In italics. In italics.
Exactly.
Bold and underlined.
So what are you guys gonna do? Just,
Should
hang out?
we help him? Or I mean, yeah, we should help him.
Ted, have you seen anything come for you since?
Come for me, like a bat. Why, Dad?
Your face when you like talk as him is so funny.
Like,
Yeah, oh, is this something we shouldn't be intruding on?
I mean, I got all up on the weed, but you know.
Don't worry.
Also, I just try to super oblivious too, and he has like
I
no
start
idea.
playing the Weeble Scout song on my melodica,
Full of mud.
full of mud.
It's like bubbles, like
Mud bubbles. Oh no.
Like, did you see what got you in vines and stuff?
you know, my head and
Okay,
it
so
hit
Ted's
me,
useless.
and I couldn't.
What do we do?
I mean, I'm not totally useless. I'm your scout leader.
I wanna run over and try to cut him out of some vines.
No,
Okay.
I want
I'll
to
get
stop
that.
you from running.
Okay.
I run along.
What if I turned into a horse and ran even faster?
I want to try to stop everyone.
Okay, so you're gonna try and
We
stop
gotta,
them.
we gotta help
You were-
So
them.
this is gonna be strength on strength.
Holy,
then.
I'm gonna lose
Pushing
so bad.
power.
Push it.
Yeah.
I stop right when he gets in my way.
Fenric flashes forward. Wait, how did
Okay.
that happen?
Goodness, you were rolling crap tonight.
It was a 4!
All right, so
19.
And would you
Oh my
roll?
god, I got a 12. So
Okay,
I
so
helped.
you grab Fenric, but Augie just kept plowing through. And actually, Delmar is also going to run along with Augie. So you run all the way up to him?
I run all the way up to. This is me, like there.
And Augie.
Okay, and Delmar probably runs like about the half that distance or so. Yeah, right about there. Okay. At this point, you guys just hear a
What's so funny, Ted?
Oh, that wasn't me.
Kevin, what the hell?
Have you seen that vine?
Word.
Have you seen that vine?
And Ted goes, "You can't say hell, Fenric."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't believe in heaven or hell.
In heaven or hell?
Herbert.
I'm dragnostic.
How long have you been waiting for that joke?
3 weeks.
Hanging on to that one.
And all of a sudden, in the midst of all of this running and arguing
And dragnostic.
and dragnostic,
I go on a lengthy
Dragnosticism.
speech about dragnism.
you see
Dragonism?
Delmar.
Dragonism?
Dragonism.
Dragonism.
Sorry.
You see Delmar transform before your eyes into.
You're so separated.
Yep.
Yep, you totally are. And he is going to turn into a very tall.
Bunny.
Riddler.
He is not a bunny anymore. He is a Riddler. And
I'm
you
like,
can see
oh,
that he's actually just a guy.
Is he naked?
No, he's wearing robes.
Okay.
Delmar,
He's
you
not a
look
naked
different.
man.
I take off my robes!
All right.
Hey, Delmar, you look
That was
different.
supposed to be a really a moment, and you guys made it bad because I said take off my robes.
You gotta
That's
make
this
sure.
group. It's still. It
You gotta
was
phrase
super cool. It was
everything.
just delayed
It
like
was.
5
It
minutes.
was phrased incorrectly.
Yes, every word is important.
It's the best way possible.
Just a guy.
Has anyone come for you recently?
Yeah.
It's just a guy.
And then
If he was
Okay.
naked, that'd be a
We're
really early
also-
birds and the bees talk.
Oh my.
That can't be held for either one of them.
No.
Birds or bees?
Yes, thank you.
I am sorry, I can't find the.
Come on, Kelly. It's only your first time. How are you not completely 100% prepared?
How are you not completely
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Quadrupeds?
Wow.
Wow.
I'm looking for some
No.
guys like this.
Bad.
I just need one more. Perfect. All right, so that is Delmar.
Where's
your
George?
Friend. Your friend has turned. He's not a bunny anymore. He's a guy.
Is this George?
Who's the guy?
You're gonna have a bear right there,
Oh.
A bear right there.
coming out from these woods, and these woods.
Holy shit.
Okay.
He's facing the wrong way.
Oh, sorry, I
Great.
made it face the wrong way. So you've
Fantastic.
got 3 bears.
We bear bears.
I look around with my mace and I say, "This fight's too hot."
I get it, but I didn't laugh.
And then
God.
and Delmar
I got
goes,
it.
"Ha ha! George is a figment of my imagination. I am
Your
going to
imagination?
destroy the Weeble Scouts before they become true heroes."
I already ate my hero pie.
It's like taking candy from children.
I don't have any candy. But if I did, I'd give you some.
Hero pie.
John is legitimately dying.
Oh, man.
Fenric's been breaking John since he was 5.
And we are going to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh no!
Oh,
Wow! Damn, that was a journey!
good luck.
Oh my, that really
you.
was.
I'm glad that one.
What are we
I'm
doing?
glad that one hit. That was gonna be.
Where'd it go?
It's right. It's by the. It's closer to me. By this corner
I
of
see
this.
it.
Oh
The visual of that, like, this guy, like, monologuing while this, like, grizzly bear is, like, slowly approaching you, just, you know, feral, growling.
And then I've already.
But I already ate my hero pie!
Okay, so
Oh, man.
who got 15 or higher?
18.
Fenric in like those moments are like. I have a 19.
Okay.
Sorry. Fenric in those moments is my favorite to play because I just like whatever pops into my head. I'm just like Fenric's gonna say
Oh,
that.
Okay, you
So
butthead.
Fenric is you, but without
So
filter.
Fenric, you
Yes.
rolled a 19, you said?
Dang, right I did.
And in a higher voice.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I can make this my
Abby,
normal
15.
voice.
Okay, so
18.
10.
I'm a real boy.
18.
18. Come on.
18.
No.
What is your dex modifier?
3.
Okay.
I still
Sorry,
have
let me get
mage
my
armor.
order correct here.
I'm no longer a kitty cat.
Actually,
All right. 10 to 15?
14.
Damn.
11.
14. Okay, so it's going to be.
You guys didn't roll a 5 this time?
next,
Nope.
And
That actually could have been really.
That's just rude.
Okay, so we are going
My
to
patron
start our
says that's
initiative
rude.
with Fenric
Double rude.
once again, and with
Rude
Abby.
twice at the same time.
Abby on deck.
Sorry.
That's okay. Fenric with Abby on deck.
Was too far into the bit.
I'm
I hold up my daggers between my fingers too.
Knife hands. Of course.
I'm going to go
Ah!
and run this way
At the bear.
at the bear.
Natural response.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a nature
Running
boy.
at the
I'm like,
bear.
You're like,
no, I'm going to cast Shalala.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Shia
Oh,
Lee. Shia
yes.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shillelagh.
And then swing my now magical club, which I'm pretending is a wooden sword.
Shy a surprise.
Yes. At
Shillelagh
that bear.
Oh, I think that was your D4. You want to roll the D20. Try it again.
Uh-oh.
No.
That is an 8.
That does not hit. Does not hit the bear. Sorry.
That sucks. I got nothing
So
else
you're
to
like,
do.
Shillelagh! And then just miss.
And then it's just like, clunk. But like doesn't do anything at all.
And it just like...
And that will be up next is Abby.
I'm gonna use my bonus action
Oh, okay.
to turn into a brown bear.
I was gonna say, I hope you're turning into a bear.
So he is also a bear.
Mimicry kicks in early.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
What kind of bears are these?
These are black bears.
I'm a brown bear.
I just want to fit in.
So you can tell the difference between Fenric
Can
and
we?
the other
Make
bear
a
Because
wisdom
he's-
saving throw.
because he is
If
brown
you can
and
tell
they
the
are black.
difference between brown and black.
We have advantage on those.
I rolled a
Did you roll to see if you can tell the
19.
difference?
Yes.
So we're good.
Okay.
I rolled a 15.
Kevin, do you want to roll to see if you can tell the difference between a brown and a black bear?
I'm not paying attention
I
to
don't-
them
Okay.
right now.
I don't
Perfect.
want Kevin to stab me on purpose. Or on accident, I suppose.
I'm not looking
Nobody
at you
really
right now.
wants that, Fenric.
I'm not looking.
You say that now.
All
I
right.
mean...
I'm looking at. I only am concentrating on Delmar.
All right. So are you done with your turn then? Okay, Abby, you are up.
You guys ever heard like
I'll just blast at the bear that Fenric said.
the Adventure
Okay.
Time like Finn scream? Because that's what I picture every time we scream.
8.
That does not hit.
Okay.
This bear is just steadfast.
Okay.
We just like mauled the other thing down, and this
Yeah.
one we're just like...
I'm gonna take a couple steps this way, and that's on my turn.
Okay. Up next is the bears.
Duh, bears.
The bears still
The
suck.
bears. And so the bears, this one here is just going to move 40 feet down the steps towards Augie.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so he's just going to move there. It's not quite close enough to do anything. The bear that is entwined with Fenric right now.
Entwined, are you?
Someone else is
Engaged.
entwined.
Engaged.
All right, they are engaged.
Yes, so much better than entwined.
Yes. And he is going to do
Mallet.
a claw attack
At the bear.
to Fenrir. Oh, the bear is going to actually.
It's a bear.
So it's going to do a multi-attack to the bear
Multi-bear.
with a bite and a claw. So he's going to claw at him and he's going to bite at him.
Multi-bear.
Okay, so that one does not hit, and that one does not hit. Okay, he misses both because I rolled very low. I'm just going
This is
to
it. Thumbs down, just like very.
So as this bear is like clawing and biting at you, Fenric, you are just like ducking and dodging, and he's not hitting you at all. And then this last bear here, the one that's right by you, Becca, is going to run up to who is that?
Me?
Yeah, to you.
Yeah.
And he is also going to bite and claw at you.
All right.
Yeah. That's the
Misses both. These bears are not very fast. So you're like ducking, and he's like whipping right over your head because you're so short.
Fair.
And that is the bear's turn. It's going to be Augie up next with Kevin on deck.
So there's a bear in front of me, right?
There's a big boy in front of you, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this is great. We're all taking different enemies. This is gonna go great. This is awesome.
You move forward.
Wow. The
Zephyr
brave.
strike.
Do you move forward?
My knees knocking together. Yeah, probably.
Probably hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
With Zephyr Strike.
Yeah.
Not an
What
at
do you?
I'm attacking the bear with my mace again.
Okay.
So.
Do you get above 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then you're fine.
8 points from my
I'm
mace.
gonna have to reconsider what I'm doing next turn.
The best part of that is he said his knees were knocking together as he was rolling, so his dice were like hitting.
So I run forward and I say, "Batter up!" And I swing my mace again and deal 16 points of damage.
Wow.
There.
Okay.
Doesn't that give you a second attack too?
Does it? I don't think it does.
It's a few.
I don't remember.
Dude.
Because I remember that spell being awesome.
All right. That.
Whenever you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet into the end turn, which brings me to my next point
Right.
Okay.
of moving 60 feet. 10, 15, 20,
Oh, because you
25,
can't.
30,
Do you
5,
get?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Wow. Do you take a opportunity
Because
attack for
Zephyr?
that? Okay.
That spell.
What?
Yeah, Zephyr
Yep.
Strike. First level spell, and it's ridiculous.
Wow.
Glorious.
So
That's all my spell slots, though.
the bear,
So.
the bear that you hit is bleeding profusely.
I'm
he
hiding in the
He is
forest.
bleeding a lot from that. And then we've got. Are you done with your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Kevin is next.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage from this bear.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run up and attack Delmar with my short sword.
That's how he laughs. Okay.
I have like this very specific laughing sound in my mind, and nobody will know what it is unless you've played Celeste at all.
I have.
You've played Celeste?
No. Do you really think I did? Really? Got her. I got her good.
I don't want to make any assumption.
Your excitement level went
I'm
from here
I'm
to here
I
to
actually,
here.
when you got really excited, I all of a sudden felt really bad. Like all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, you actually believe me. I didn't think you would believe me.
When you have like a
I'm so
negative 2
sorry.
deception
Yep.
and roll a nat 20.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay, because I did that though, I will attempt to play the game just to make up for it someday.
I thought you were talking about D&D.
I know.
What have we been doing for the past like 2.5 hours?
I also thought that.
I had Celeste the game.
Yeah, but I thought you were talking about D&D at first.
I'm gonna attempt to like actually play this game.
I'll try and play.
I wasn't even trying with my mushroom man.
Yeah. Okay.
Really though, you guys beat that mushroom guy like so fast.
I got a nat 1.
Oh no.
Alright,
no.
On your insight check?
no,
No,
on the attack for the druid.
on both.
So you whiff, and because of that, he laughs even louder in your face.
Just like bends over.
Kevin, you think you're strong? You think you're better than this forest? You are not. That's what he says.
I pull out my second short sword. I can't make an attack with it, but now I have 2 short swords out.
Alright. And it is actually going to be Delmar up next. And so in his laughing, he's going to...
That's glorious.
My
He's,
other short sword, aka my middle finger.
He is laughing at you. And as he does, he is going to cast a spell on himself. And you see his skin starting to turn like a brown, hard bark.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
And he's just laughing, and he's like morphing before your eyes. And then it is going to be actually Ted up next. And he is going to make a saving throw to try and get disentangled from all of his... he does not.
Thanks for nothing, Ted.
So he's like, oh, I'm gonna get out of this, all the weeds are pulling up around me.
Does anybody else picture the Ted, like kind of like a super incompetent like man in the yellow hat from Curious
Oh
George.
my god.
That's perfect.
But like huge and like covered, because
Yeah.
Goliaths are like covered in tattoos as well.
That's
So he's got like his glasses and like his tattoos all
So
over
like
his face.
Hulk Hogan, but like man in the
Yes.
yellow hat.
Yes.
Man in the Yellow Hat played by Hulk Hogan. I'd watch that movie.
Yeah.
I would
I would watch that.
totally watch that movie.
George, you can't go stealing, can't go taking people's laundry off the clothesline and making parachutes, brother.
I was waiting for the brother.
All right,
would love that
and
movie.
we are back at
Please make that movie. Someone make that movie.
Better than the Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
the
Better than the Will Ferrell one. That was a disappointment.
Oh,
Will Ferrell didn't do any Will Ferrell things.
It was like almost like it was a kids movie.
Oh.
We are children right now.
Well, what about like normally? Pretty sure we're still children, just with much more twisted senses of humor.
Yeah, and we can say the F word without getting in trouble.
Fuck.
Fart.
That's a naughty word.
Fenric, up at the
That's
top.
the F word.
We are back up at the
You
top.
are
And then
the
Abby on deck.
Which is bear for float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And I multi-attack him.
I am
The bear you're
seriously-
attacking understands you.
And I...
And he's like,
I am
Is-
seriously at this point just picturing Multi-Bear from Gravity Falls.
Yes.
Is multi-attack one attack, or is it two separate
Two different
attacks?
it's two separate rolls.
Please let me listen to my favorite music before I
Before
die.
I die, please play my favorite Icelandic Baba song.
That's a 23 and a 24.
Dancing
Alright,
girl
they both hit.
coming through. That
You did a
girl
bite
is
and a claw.
That I did.
Okay.
Isn't it Disco
That is
Girl?
Disco girl coming through. That girl is you.
8 from the bite,
Okay.
and 10 from the claw. That's a total of 18.
Alright.
You like Baba? I
Alright.
thought I was the only one.
So, up
I need to watch
next.
that
Oh,
show
are
for
you
a
all
third
done?
time.
Oh.
Are you all done with your turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. We
Did
got
you do anything?
Abby up next.
Ding ding.
I hit him with both my attacks, and I just did
Oh,
18 points of damage. But you guys were talking about Baba.
Third Icelandic pop group that's sweeping the nation.
I mean that is a
I did 18
fair
points of damage, but you were
observation.
talking about Baba.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It was
I
perfect.
feel like it would be a hit because it's Disco Girl.
Mm-hmm.
And Disco.
Canonically exists in this world.
Hey! It's Fenner's favorite song.
Singing it as you...
Love it.
The other bear sings with me.
Oh, yeah.
As I punch him in the face.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at
Delmar.
that bad Delmar.
Okay.
As tree
Then Delmar.
bark.
And Abby just continued.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Wow. Very
Okay.
nice.
That was just your scream roll, wasn't it?
Abby
roll
just
for
like
speed.
continuously
That's
screaming.
absolutely-
That was what she screamed like just now.
That's the verbal portion.
A verbal component
Yeah.
is just a scream.
3, 6. Yeah.
Math.
7.
Math.
Math.
Get doubled.
Math.
Make it.
7.
From a
Yeah,
from
for
a
a nat
20?
20.
All your dice rolls are doubled.
Okay.
Then you add any mods at the end.
14 points of
Nice.
damage.
Alright, any mods?
And
Any mods or
no.
no? Just
next attack on him, I believe,
Has
his
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah, because he's like glowing now or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah.
With,
So I just reach out my hand and
Sent this bear.
as you're screaming. No,
Yeah.
the Delmar.
Delmar. Okay.
As you're screaming.
yes.
You're like, fart you!
And he gets hit and he goes, "You sniveling children." That's what he says.
I believe that's sniffling.
I go,
All right, and we've got the bears up next. And so,
Get one for you and
We're gonna start with the black bear that is with Fenric. And he's going to multi-attack you with a claw and a bite.
Disco girl.
And
I'm in his face doing the disco.
I'm rolling with my left hand, that's probably why. I'm rolling terribly. Alright,
No, that's fine. Just
the claw attack is 17?
That hits.
Yep, that's a hit. Okay. And 2. This is like the first damage I'm rolling for you guys. I know, right?
Of course it's on me.
well, obviously you're like the tank.
That's 9 points of damage with a claw attack
Okay.
for that guy.
Did you multi me?
Yes, I did, but I only
Missed
got
one.
I missed one.
Okay.
So I only got the claw attack. I did not bite you.
I was gonna say, like, my AC's only 11 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next
The
bear.
other one still didn't hit that.
Next bear.
Next bear is going to be this bear here. I'm going to go 40 feet again towards Augie.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright. And that is not quite close enough to get you. So
I
he's
was gonna
not
say I
going to hit
moved
you.
like 60.
I know. Alright, so he's
That
just
was
going to
the
move
float
closer
like
to
a
you.
butterfly.
Yeah.
And then,
Bear.
Sprint like a
there
hero.
is the little guy back there. That's Abby.
Yeah.
Alright, that guy is going to go up to Abby and do a multi-attack to Abby.
Because he just saw you beat up his boss.
I mean, that's fair.
Yep. And it's going to be a claw attack of 18.
Yep.
Okay?
I say, could someone please shut
And
her
that will
up,
be
bear?
8 points of damage.
All the other bears are like, God, I know.
Just this white noise
just
through the
hurts.
woods.
Yeah. we get like a above like a tree line shot. You see birds flying away.
And Augie, you are up next with Kevin on deck.
Augie.
Run away.
Using 30 of my, all 30 of my movement. Move there. And then I look at the bear. I
Alright.
need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Glorious.
I
13.
13.
I
Just say, so he'll take half damage.
I
Okay.
imagine that is like Stitch. You just like unhinge your jaw.
Yeah. 9, so 4 points of fire damage.
Alright. How do you want to do it?
Yes! Just cinches him all the way up like a cartoon character, and all his fur falls off, and it's a naked bear, and then he falls over.
honor.
You want to remove him for me?
That
All
is
right.
your right.
You got one bear down.
That's it for me.
Okay, Kevin.
Ah!
Yeah.
I want to attack Delmar.
With
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah, with advantage. I have 2 dice. Don't
Perfect.
Oh
worry.
yeah, I was gonna say because he's glowing right now.
Yes, with my short sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only one of them, obviously, because I'm not.
We're not there yet.
I can't. I can just hold 2.
There's misdirection.
22.
All right, that's a hit.
Cool.
Hey.
And 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I do. So I can do sneak attack also because I had advantage on it. 2 points. So 10
points
total.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my I'm going to use bonus action to disengage, and then I'm gonna hop up on these rocks.
Okay.
Boop. So now I'm up.
Yeah. And then
Up?
Huh?
Question mark?
Next up is going to be Delmar.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just walks over and kills Ted. That's unfortunate, isn't it?
how unfortunate.
It's like when I killed that
Chop the
mushroom,
shirt off.
little mushroom baby.
You just like entangle. You
Trying
just
to
go
find the
like,
Adventure Time scream.
I did like a soundboard and just that.
How far away are the two bears from each other?
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
Yeah,
So about
25?
25-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how close are Abby and Fenric to each other?
1, 2, 3, 15.
Perfect.
Aw.
Delmar is going to cast Thunder Wave,
Bye,
and
guys.
it's going to miss the two bears and hit both Abby and Fenric.
Woofda.
You have to make Constitution saving throws for
Thunder.
that.
Ma-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Thunder.
11.
All right, and that is going to be.
19. I'm a bear.
Did you say 18 and 19?
I changed mine to a 19.
Mine is 11.
19. So 19 saves, 11 does not. So you are going to take damage for that. And you are going to take half damage.
Another good one is what's the
so
chicken
it's
in
gonna be-
Moana?
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Hey, hey.
Alan Tudyk.
Just the like.
So you will take 8 damage, you will take 4
Alan
damage.
Tudyk.
What a man.
And you will be pushed 10 feet away, just Abby.
Okay. I'm a big, scary bear.
Okay, and then Ted is up next again, and he's going to do another saving throw to get disentangled.
Did you say 10? Oh, Ted.
Ted.
Come on, Ted.
Please don't do it, Ted.
Ted or 10, whatever your name is.
Ted is still tangled.
Ted's like,
he cannot
"I'm
help
good
you.
here."
Oh, guys, I'm trying real hard, but I'm just
I'm
so
sure
stuck.
you are, Ted.
Just so stuck.
Ted.
And we're back at the top of the order with Fenric.
Surprise, surprise. I'm going to attack him.
Which one? The bear?
Yes.
Okay.
You're the bear. I really wish I'd get ones instead of twos.
Yeah. You haven't rolled a single one.
I have not. That is a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
You're like,
Anything else?
I'm going to use my action. No, just kidding. I'm gonna.
Oh, it's cake.
Meow.
The
No.
devil joins us.
No, I'm Gucci.
All right, Abby, you are next.
Do you have any bears? Do you have any bear figures?
I don't.
Okay.
Failure.
I know. I keep meaning to get a raven for.
That's why I had to use all these cyclops.
Perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
I got a gazelle and a gorilla.
That's not
I-
helpful.
A gorilla's close to a bear.
Don't worry, he used the bear.
Oh yes, the other bear.
Power bear.
Meow.
Hey, you're almost out of frame.
Better watch out.
Better watch
Is that,
out.
is that good,
Better
John?
watch
Is that good?
out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
I'm gonna move to the side. I'm going.
You got surround sound up in here. Nice.
Yeah.
The production quality's really gone up.
Yeah,
Okay, but actually it has.
it's true.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the one that Fenric is fighting, which is a 16 to hit.
Yes, that does hit. This
That's
is
a
the one
10.
that's fighting Fenric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you want to
10
do
points
it?
of damage.
Yay!
I just step back and kind of lean around the bear and go.
His head just explodes from
Ooh.
it.
More screaming at that result.
I grumble to myself in bear.
All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use a bit of healing light to heal myself 1d6, which is 2.
Okay,
That's fine.
rude. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hey.
Abby just
What if you switch those around? You heal the bear.
Oh my god.
Just the best noise.
It's the like high pitched and soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that little taper at the end too.
Yeah.
That was actually really good.
That was
Yeah.
really good.
That was like
Alright.
spot on.
Um,
Oh
Bear's,
my
Bear's
goodness,
turn
what just
is
happened?
next, and we've only got one left. And so the
It's
one that
this
is
one.
left is going to run towards Abby. And I
How
can make
far can-
40 feet is how
Okay.
far.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect. And we're gonna
6, 7, 8, 9,
multi-attack to Abby.
You know, that could be like mall, like
Yeah,
MAUL.
multi-attack, yes.
Multi-attack.
That's about-
And 15?
Does not hit.
All right.
Jesus.
Wow.
What sort of armor is Abby
I was gonna
wearing?
say-
I'm dexterous and I got mage armor.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you did cast mage armor. I was like, 15 doesn't
8
hit.
hours, son.
I was like
8 hours.
I was like 6-year-old in heavy armor. Clink, clink, clink,
That's what
clink.
Fenric looks
This
like in the
bear
main
is
campaign.
just like
Raises a paw. Abby just screams.
and we've got Augie. Excuse me. Augie up next.
That is my mage armor. Just
The screaming throws people off.
Made me miss
And
too.
Augie with Kevin up next.
I'm
Like
going
heightened
to
senses.
Oh my goodness.
stow my mace and pull out my long bow.
At Delmar?
At
Wait a
Delmar.
minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is it taller than you?
Nope. And no, it's like too small actually.
Oh!
Bow.
That's why he pulled back this far.
Yeah, it's like a 6. So.
And it just.
And that's it.
I forgot to check the range
Doesn't
on this
hit?
thing.
No, it does not.
Okay, does not hit. All right.
Actually, I would have moved up closer too.
Okay.
Now you just make it worse that you missed.
Perfect.
So that was arrow between us.
In the ground.
Okay. And then it's going to be Kevin next.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at Delmar.
Okay.
$17.
And that is a hit.
Cool.
Just.
Yeah. 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide in the rocks.
Hey.
Perfect. You are hidden.
Hidden in the rocks.
All right.
Who's that mysterious bear?
on his face.
Augie, Delmar is going to run towards you. And he is going to
I'm a little boy.
cast Shillelagh on his quarterstaff and go to attack you.
Remember that time that didn't work for you?
Oh no.
He just rolled a nat 1.
Oh! Remember that time that didn't work?
Really bad.
Just whiffed it, and he's
In
like,
the Feywilds,
these
it's cursed.
stupid children! Ah! And
So
he
from
just, like,
Augie's perspective, he just
you're
like
just
Neo
so-
ducked back, but he only
so
just leaned back
short.
slightly.
just so short that when you went, it just whiffed right over your head. And your hair? Do you have hair?
Nope.
No. Okay. So
Too
like
little spiky.
your two little ears. Do you have ears?
Nope.
whatever. Okay.
It's got like two little horns.
Okay, well, your like little fat, like your little baby fat that you got here, is just like
Your forehead fat. You know, because that's the thing that dragonborns get.
I was gonna say your hair just like like blows in the wind, but
This guy really ruffles my scales.
Do dragonborns sweat? Because lizards don't.
No,
probably not.
Wait a minute, are they cold-blooded?
Can't.
I imagine so.
Sorry, these are unrelated to...
I was like, is this related to the
fair.
courtesy?
No!
I always imagined they lived in like warmish
No.
climates. So,
Yes, because
yeah.
I was like, if he had sweat, it could have just like blown sweat off of his face, but...
Maybe tears.
Maybe some snot.
Yeah, tears and
If anyone was
snot.
behind him, it would have smelled so funky.
All right, and then Ted is going to make a saving throw. See if he can get disentangled.
Ted, you old son of a bitch.
And he did it!
Hey! Now that we're down to
He's
two.
All right,
Useless.
he is disentangled, and he's like, I'm free, Weeble Scouts!
As we're like...
All right.
Which is, can we kill them next?
And that is his entire turn, and
Yep.
Oh
Fenric,
my.
it's up to you.
Fenrique.
It's Federico. Rar, 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 rar.
You fall
Passes
over.
out.
I trip, get back up, continue walking.
That's the bear.
Did you hear the bear? The bear is sitting behind me right now, and he's very snuggled.
I took a picture which I will be sending to the group
Oh,
chat after the game.
Good.
I multi-attacked. My bite was a 24.
Hey.
The other one was a 10.
All right, the bite hits, the
Well, one of
claw
those
does
hits.
not.
How do you miss with your claw when you hit with your face?
That's a very good question.
Actually, yeah.
Is that you
Funny.
like squinting off while they're fighting? Just how do you miss with your claw?
You know,
You hit with
after your bite, it's kind of hard to like get in there. So you go like, you're like too close. So you gotta like, you gotta exactly.
Hit first
These
and then go for the
explanations
bite.
don't make any sense.
No.
They do not.
Because that's
Hashtag bear props.
that's canonical with all of Fenric's things. 8 points of damage to that bear.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna push him.
Oh my
And go
God.
push him.
Oh, push.
And then
I'm
I
done.
kick her, sir.
All right, Abby, you're up next.
I'm going to use my movement to disengage. Eldritch Blast.
Is the disengage is the non-opportunity?
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
What did you use to disengage?
My
Bonus.
movement.
Yeah.
20, dirty 20.
Oh, it's not an
Yeah.
action. It's
Yeah, that's a
movement?
hit.
You can use it as either.
Yeah.
How much does it take? Half?
All.
Yeah. You can use all your movement to do a disengage action.
Move 5 feet.
And move 5 feet away.
Yeah.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm getting tired of screaming really high. And
Just remember to
I'm
play
probably
the-
not the only one. I'm sorry to anyone who's watching this.
Yeah,
And
we
it's
can
just
just,
John who has to try and equalize the level.
we can just play this screen.
Dude. Oh, hi, Jake. I've never known true love.
Why is it so? All right. The
That could really just like be on a loop in the bag.
Yeah.
the bear is going to attack Abby.
Okay.
You gotta move it.
Yeah, you go up a little bit. So first one is going to be 16,
To
and
hit, yeah,
another
hits.
16.
Oh, they both hit. Would you look at that?
Okay. So we've got.
Okay. I have it up on my computer, so
Good. I was gonna see like a weird spike in his
So that's
fin screen
13
compilation.
points of damage with a bite and a claw.
perfect. 13 points of damage.
Yep.
I'm down. I'm out, son.
All right. Abby is
Still screaming.
unconscious and screaming. Actually, you're unconscious, and you can just hear this. Everyone in the background goes very quietly.
Could use
All right. And Augie, you are up next.
Oops.
This is our Weeble Scout song. Natural 20.
You did.
Beautiful.
All right.
Good.
And what are you hitting with? A sword?
Mace.
A mace. Okay.
I'm aiming for his cojones.
Okay.
If they are there.
They're right there.
6, 12. That is 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
How you want to do it?
Nut damage.
This is our Weeble Scout song.
It isn't very long.
Right, and the druid is down. Down for the count.
You want to knock him over, John?
And then I use my movement to sit on him.
You're teabagging him?
No, I'm sitting on him. He's a log. He's got bark skin.
Just a log, you know?
And then I pull out a ration and I start eating it.
And actually we got Kevin up next.
Yep.
I'll throw a dagger at the bear. That's not Fenric.
Okay.
From my hiding position.
Alright, can you throw that far? How far is that?
What's your range with the dagger? 30 feet?
I think it's 20.
It's like 40-ish feet.
I think the first is 20 and then the second 60.
It is.
Okay,
So
so
40.
you take disadvantage then? Is that right?
Yeah, if you were throwing
'Cause
further.
you're just
You
a
could
little-
move
you're a
further
little
over the
farther
cliff, though.
Oh yeah, you can move closer.
Beep beep.
You just probably wouldn't be hidden anymore, but...
Yeah.
then
There's
you
still
could-
people next to him, so.
Yeah, you're still engaged.
Alright,
Fine.
perfect. There you
You're
go.
fine. You're fine.
There you go.
Yeah. No.
You're not fine.
Advantage would have been nice.
Yeah. No.
Alright.
I missed.
And it's gonna be Ted's turn, and all he's going to do is go team go!
Who's good?
And then he's gonna run towards you, Kevin. Come over there. Yeah, he'll be right there. That's about all he can do though.
I like dodge away. I'm like, no.
Fenric?
He's a bad supervisor.
I'm gonna
Did we sign permission slips?
I hope so.
No.
I'm sure he's got the correct
Waivers?
You get a background check, right?
Waivers?
That's what we really
He
should
took his
be looking at.
sensitivity training, remember?
Yeah.
He knows how to hug you guys appropriately.
Is that a hot bag of misses?
Yeah.
You're still laughing. You're laughing. Or singing
I'm
the
singing.
Weeble.
I'm still singing.
Alright. Abby, you want to make a death save?
Not really, but okay.
Wow,
That's
that was
a 2.
Oh no!
Okay.
That's a 2.
Abby's dying.
That's a 2.
This isn't gonna look good on Dad's record.
No!
That's a 2 as well.
The
These rolls are hot shit.
bear is
Hot
going
shit.
to. The bear is next. He's going to
It's
attack
down.
Fenric.
Fenric off.
2 and a 1.
Hey!
All right. The bear does not hit you at all.
It's singing the Weeble Scouts.
The bear. You started singing the Weeble Scout song, and he goes. And actually, what he starts to do is he kind of starts singing, and he starts walking away into the woods.
Like this way?
Yep.
Did you just jungle book this?
Yeah.
I hit him with an opportunity attack.
Okay. Perfect. Did you roll damage yet?
No.
Go for it.
Did you slap him?
I did.
You slapped him with your fist.
Into the thing that time? Same number? Wow. Main damage. Great stuff. 6 points of damage.
Wow.
He sings to his death.
Oh my goodness!
I get up right behind him and go,
And the bear is dead.
At this point, I'm like crying and like still pounding the druid's body.
While eating?
I thought you were sitting. I thought you were sitting on got him eating.
I was, and then I got bored.
I'm walking around like I just want a boxing match.
So, Ted is going to come off of the cliff and run over towards Abby. And he says, oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And he's going to cast Cure Wounds onto you.
Oh, God.
And
It's either 1d8 or 2d4.
I believe it is.
Cure wounds is 1d8.
It's 1d8, but I'm going to cast it as a second level spell.
I wake up.
2d8.
It's like,
Clear! You actually get 9 hit points back.
All right.
Okay?
Not bad, not bad,
There you
not
go.
bad.
What happens when I hit you?
Oh, you guys did. Okay, so then, Ted kind of brings you all over. He sort of motions you all over to come over closer.
I stay
Augie,
on the rock.
You can stop, Augie. You can.
Oh my!
I stare at him in the face. Eye to eye.
I didn't know.
I give
Somebody-
Augie a thumbs up.
Did you multi-class barbarian?
Maybe I just did.
I'm like,
just now.
As of this moment.
And at this moment, Ted is going to pull out his twig. of
oh my
talking,
God!
And he's going to say, "You guys, you all did an excellent job in the Feywilds, and I grant you and you and you and you your Feywild Adventure Badge."
I think we just earned every damn badge in the book, Ted. Don't you?
That's a naughty word.
I walk over and I get my daggers that I threw.
All right. And from here on out, I think that we can all go back to our camp together, and I think that we've had one very successful camping trip.
A very successful camping trip. I pick up Marion and put him on my bare shoulders.
And as the credits start to roll, this is our Weeble song.
It's for everyone to sing along.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're here to train through the sun and the rain.
Oh,
This is our Weeble Scout song.
All right, and that's all I have for you guys.
Yay!
That concludes our first Weeble Scout adventure.
Yes.
Yeah!
And perfect timing is 8:58.
Hey!
Let's go.
You did it.
I almost died at
Good
7
job,
years
Kelly.
old. I'm gonna be scarred for life.
My first time as a
You
DM.
did it!
It was so fun.
It was so good!
Oh, man.
That song.
Yes. General announcements. Thank you to our regular auto hosts, Loot Die Repeat, Jeff,
Just Jeff.
What is
Misfits and Mayhem. We'll be back on Monday with the next chapter of the Dresbon campaign.
Ooh, dress bar.
Dressbarn campaign. Regular time, 6 p.m. Central. And then on Thursday, we shall return to the Amber Wars. Starting on this upcoming Thursday, Amber Wars will be weekly. So we will be here every single Thursday with the same storyline.
Every
Shenanigans.
single Thursday.
Every single Thursday.
Woo!
How many years has it been now for Fenrir?
Yeah.
Like, how old was and is he?
I was just talking about
Because
that.
I need to know how old Kevin is now.
Oh, yes.
Depends on how we actually do that. I think it's been...
Like
What, did you not fill out all of your...
Old,
I
right?
did. Well, originally I did have him older, but after the first
Kind of
After
After
he
the
became a
first ones?
frat boy?
Yeah, I retconned him to be even younger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
alright.
been about 15, 16 years.
Okay.
Okay, so Weeble Scouts, this year of Weeble Scouts is like 15 years in the
future.
past.
Oh my god.
So they're like mid-20s.
Kevin is 23.
So that means
He's
Kevin's
even more of a train
23.
wreck now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I
boy.
love him.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's gonna be rough.
All right.
That's actually
All right.
not
Well, thank
bad.
you very much for watching and listening.
can't
and
make
we
my
hope that
own-
you join us again next week.
There'll be less screaming, I promise.
Bye.
See you Monday.
Hi, guys.